Start streaming. Alright, it has started streaming.
Commercial.
Yes. Figured that.
I'll let the commercial finish and I'll make sure.
I am getting rich off those commercials, boy.
Call of Duty just writing you a check at this point, or?
You have no idea, man. I am raking in the bucks.
Pennies on the dollar.
Raking in the bucks.
Oh, Firebrand was exactly the right name to go with for that particular character trait.
You like it?
I dig it.
All right, David, talk to me. What's up with that stream?
Oh, screen's up. It's a bit laggy.
No, but I need to know if the audio matches. So I'm gonna do what they do in Hollywood, and it's clap. But I don't have a clapboard, so you're gonna have to.
I have a clapboard. I don't have it handy, but I have one.
I have a prop one that I bought at Universal Studios once. All right, so how off sync are we, David?
It's still 1 or 2 seconds off.
All right, screw it. I don't care. It'll have to do. I'm not gonna waste 2 seconds fixing it. Let me just put it up on Twitter. That we are doing this thing.
Doing it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Add a comment. We are streaming. Come join us. Give me a second here. All right. All right, so are you guys still building characters?
A little bit.
A bit.
Almost done. Just
Okay,
adding some things.
I think almost done.
So while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and
Lay the foundation.
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal something here on this image here. You guys were all in the Waterdeep splash page, right? Is that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to this shit? Oh, come on. You see, dudes, technology and I just don't get along well. We just don't. All right. That's fine. So I want you guys to take a look at this picture here. And you will each have a friendly connection to one of these NPCs. You could pick who it is. The one thing that I want to make sure that we do is that from the top, you guys are already friends and you guys are already connected to each other. I don't care how that is. You guys might be in an adventuring company that's trying to launch itself here in the City of Splendors, or you could be just four friends who happen to know each other from the city. That's up to you, but you guys are all connected somehow.
All right.
On this fine evening, you find yourselves in the Yawning Portal Tavern, which is a tavern here in the city, a very famous one. It's over 100 years old, perhaps more. And the people that you are connected with, these NPCs, you've met here at the Yawning Portal.
Hang on. Let me see these NPCs here.
You each get to pick one.
All right.
Ah.
And you can take your time, don't feel rushed. The man on the top right, Durnan, he is the owner of the Yawning Portal. You all would know that, whether you're linked to him or not.
Okay. I'll take Silvermane.
I will
Silvermane.
take Miloon.
I'll go for Durnan then.
All right.
And
Actually, I change my mind. I'll be the friend of the barmaid. Well, at least
Bonnie.
I think we're friends. Whether or not she thinks we're friends is.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go with Obaya. Most clerics stick together, if you will.
Who do you worship?
I haven't decided that. Dragonborn, I'd like to not say the obvious, Bahamut or something to that effect. I'll let you know about that.
All right.
Actually, who would a neutral, good, red dragonborn worship anyway? I don't want to go the Tiamat route, obviously.
Quick, to the internet. Why do you ask me difficult questions?
Well, it's not. I don't know. It's up to you how relevant you want it to be.
There's only one specific god that would really matter.
Okay.
And if you don't pick that one, then it really doesn't. I really don't care. Let me see. Hold on.
Would I be likely to pick him?
I don't think so.
Don't worry about it.
There's, I don't know, this page here. Hold on. Here we go. Dragonborn. General information.
Okay, so
Culture.
I can look. I'll look it up. I'll look it up in the player's handbook while you deal with everybody else.
You could basically pick whoever you want. Remember, your race isn't from Faerun anyways. You guys are transplants. So feel free to pick whoever you want.
Maybe you don't worship any of the Faerun gods.
Just make up a god. Well, let me think about it. I'll let you know.
Jalister Silvermane.
Yeah.
So Jalister Silvermane spends a lot of time here at the Yawning Portal. He spends a lot of time mostly by himself, a lot of quiet time in the corner. He seems to be friendly with Jordan, the owner. The owner tends to not really be bothered too much by him, the fact that he spends time here. It's not like he's constantly drinking when he's here. Sometimes he's just sitting around, just people watching. And he tends to keep to himself. You've heard that he lost his lover in a street fight last year. And so he seems to be a little withdrawn and keeps to himself here at the bar. But you have noticed over the weeks and over the months that he seems to be a very observant guy. He seems to always be watching. People watching, mostly. And he seems to be very, very curious about the people who choose to dive into the well at the Yawning Portal. The Yawning Portal has a very large well. You could see it in the picture there. Do you guys see the picture there that I put the handout?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that well is in the middle of the tavern, and it literally goes down into Undermountain, one of the largest dungeons in Faerun, and it's right under Waterdeep. And adventurers actually come into the Yawning Portal. They pay money to be hoisted down by rope into the tunnels of Undermountain. Most of them come back up rather quickly, although some do spend some time down there, and some never return at all. He's always very curious about who's going down there and why.
Okay.
And that's really most of what you know about Jalister Silvermane here.
And that goes specifically for me, or is that general knowledge for everyone?
That goes specifically for you because
Okay. Because I've connected with him in some way.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've connected with him in some way.
Okay.
And while he keeps arm's distance, you have learned that much about him, and you have noticed that much on your own, just
Sure.
by what you've observed from him. David, I gotta get used to calling you Dogar.
I answered it either.
Dogar.
I answered it either.
Obaya Uday, she is a priestess from Cholt, the jungles of Cholt. She has traveled here to Waterdeep. She is here treasure hunting. Most people go to Cholt to treasure hunt. She has left Cholt to treasure hunt. She is here looking for things to buy and take back to her employer, a merchant prince named Wakanga Otamu in Port Nyanzaru.
Okay, I'm not going to write that down, but okay.
And she comes bearing news from the jungles of Cholt. It seems that recently a band of adventurers has delved into the jungles of Cholt and stopped a quote-unquote death curse from happening in Faerun. She's not very sure what the specifics are, but apparently there's some shenanigans going on down there in the jungles. Some sort of tomb under a lost city in the southern parts of the jungle, and it seems a band of adventurers saved the day down there. From what you've learned about Cholt and your time talking to her over the weeks and stuff, it seems like a very nasty and unwelcoming place.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look very interested at it, but it sounds like a place that's just beneath me.
Perhaps that's why she's here and not there.
All right.
Maloon, War Dragon. Who picked him?
I did. Phil Ricks.
Phil Bricks. So he comes across as a cheery and optimistic, warm-hearted man. very friendly, quick to call you friend. And he is another one who seems interested in the guests here at the Yawning Portal and what they do and what their plans are.
All right.
He tries to discourage, and this you've noticed, he, much like Silvermane, is very observant about who's going down that well. But this guy seems to actively try to discourage people from doing so. Undermountain's dangerous. You don't know what kind of creatures are down there. It's not a nice place. Blah blah blah. And he always seems almost to the point of, in a nice way, being kind of pushy about it.
Interesting. Like, is it dad voice?
I don't know if it's dad voice, but it's more like, well, yeah, maybe it is dad voice.
Okay.
One of the things he likes to say or encourage is for people to worry and take care of business in the city rather than below the city.
Got it.
The city needs your help. Don't worry about what's below. That's really what he tends to say to people.
Okay.
Bonnie.
Yes.
So, Raul. Bonnie is a very friendly barmaid here. She seems to work a lot. It's almost like every time you come in here, she's here. At all hours, she seems to be, and she's a very hard worker. You see her, she hustles it. She works hard. But she's
Raoul
always
likes
there, like,
hard workers.
Yeah, she's a hard worker. Like,
Yes.
she's always working, and she, you've noticed, is hold on. She hangs out a lot with the bard. There's a bard here who's always in here playing. He's a human. They call him Three Strings because his instrument has 3 strings. And Bonnie and him have, over the weeks, sort of gotten very close.
I'm a better bard.
You don't get the feeling, based on your limited knowledge of human beings, you don't get the feeling that it's a human romantic type of relationship. But there is some intimacy there that you have witnessed. Sometimes they'll speak to each other kind of closely. Their faces will be, kind of whispering to each other. But you don't get the feeling, and this, as far as you could tell with your limited knowledge of humans, that these two are a couple or are in some way romantically linked. There's something else going on with these two.
Something fishy.
Well, that's up to you to decide. Am I missing anyone? I think that's it, right?
Yep.
And you, to the extent that all of you know the people that you've selected to be linked with, it's very much, these aren't close friendships, but these are people and if they see you, even outside of the Yawning Portal, they would say hello to you and they would recognize you and be nice to you and be cordial and maybe even help you if you needed help with something. So let's go into the Yawning Portal, because on this night, this is where you are. And the Yawning Portal is a fairly large cavern. And it's pretty crowded. I'm going to go ahead and describe some of the people in here. Give me a second. So the first guy you see behind the bar is the owner, Dornham, and he's there, sort of taking care of customers. You see sitting at the bar as usual. You see Silvermane, Jalister Silvermane, sitting off in a corner by himself. Over here, close to the... And this is the door here, where my green circle is. You guys see that? So that's the front door. Over here is where the bard is playing. That's him. Over here you see another gentleman sitting at his table, sort of nodding along to the music.
I don't see any of the markers, but I know the map, so it's just as well.
Yeah, I see the token.
You don't see any of the what?
The green circles that you say you're putting, I don't see them.
Do you see the tokens?
Yes.
Yeah, tokens I see.
Yep.
Okay. Over here, there is a group of ruffians who seem to be having a conversation that's getting louder and louder by the second.
Oh dear.
Bonnie is all the way back in the top, on the north here, up here. And Meloon, War Dragon, is sitting off in a booth by himself. And the Priestess of Cholt is also here. She's sitting there in a booth by herself. The booths that have the red dots on them, if you could see on the map, those are booths that are available to sit if you want to. You could pick where you want to sit. All the other tables are taken.
So we're all coming in as a group because we all work together in some way or know each other.
You're all either coming in as a group or you're coming in independently, but you all decided that you were going to meet here tonight.
Okay. Do we want to take a minute and determine how we're all interconnected?
Sure.
Good.
Yeah, good idea.
So the
well.
yeah.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, go.
Well, I'm a kobold, and kobolds aren't generally well liked. I have as one of my bonds that I'm trying to pay off an old debt I owe to a generous benefactor.
I have the same one.
And
I'll be happy to be that benefactor, actually.
I was actually going to suggest that Dogar be that benefactor because, I have a CD past, and maybe I got into trouble with the law and they were going to execute me because I'm a monster and don't have rights. And maybe Dogar, said, hey, well, just because he's a monster doesn't mean, or something. I don't know. So maybe I owe you an old debt, and that's why we're friends. Or maybe we walk around and I pretend to be your little brother because passing myself off as a dragonborn child is better for my reputation than as a kobold.
What I would recommend is that you're more likely acting or pretending to be my servant, and
servant. That works. That works.
People wouldn't dare to interfere with one of my servants.
Exactly. Sounds good.
Right,
I approve.
Who did I assign the pirate background
That
to?
would be me.
Okay, so we have a question, Enrique. Are kobolds even allowed in the city? What is the status on that race in Waterdeep?
You are allowed. You are looked at quite carefully, though.
Okay.
I mean, every time you walk by a city guard or something like that, you're kind of given, I don't want to say the stink eye, but you're given the stink eye.
Okay. Okay.
He's with me.
So, all right. So we've got the lordling that is somehow a dragonborn who's taken this kobold that's got a CD pass under his wing. And then my character is criminal background, and John's character is a pirate background. So, Dogar,
Yeah.
what do you got going on, man? You're clearly trying to play the black market game here in some way, right?
Maybe
Well,
he's a corrupt noble.
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I
Maybe
mean,
that's redundant.
Yeah.
So, I think now's a good time to get into a little bit of a. I need to look at your characters and see more or less what we're talking about here.
Sure.
This character. So Lewin.
Yeah.
This is a. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm not very savvy when it comes to the player side of things.
It's all good, man.
20, so your flaws, you're an innocent person. An innocent person is imprisoned for a crime that you... Ooh. And you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
All right. You don't steal from others in the trade. What trade is that?
The trade of thieving.
Oh.
Honor among thieves.
So you're almost a sorcerer thief.
Yes.
All right.
We're all thieves.
Now, where is the... Hold on. What am I looking for? Raoul.
Yes,
You would rather make a new friend than a new enemy.
this is true.
I turn tail and run when things look bad. Well,
Also true.
good, that's a good plan. I highly approve.
What class are you?
I am a bard.
Oh, Christ. Oh, okay.
Phil Bricks.
I only took enchantment spells. I can charm people. I'd rather make a new friend than a new enemy.
Phil Bricks is a halfling druid sailor.
Pirate. Arr.
Pirate.
Arr.
All right, and your pride will probably lead to your destruction. I think it will.
Probably so.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. All right, and last but not least, Dogar. I secretly believe that everyone is beneath me. Now, how secretly do you act on it? Because people might notice that shit, David.
Not exactly subtle.
Okay. Yet nothing is more important than the other members of your family. I mean, you're a dragonborn with a heart.
Yeah.
Blood runs thicker than water.
And I'm always in the latest fashions. That's the one I
Oh,
like.
and you like to dress up.
Oh, yeah. I'm the nicest looking dragonborn in this joint.
The good news for you is, Dogar, that you are in Waterdeep, the crown of the north, the largest metropolis in Faerun, and any piece of clothing that you may be looking for or need or want, you can find it here.
Excellent.
You are in a cosmopolitan city here, and the fanciest of outfits are yours for the taking, Mr. Dragonborn. So congrats.
All right. It's like the Milan of Faerun. Sweet. Okay.
This is like Milan, and you could be one of the what's it called? The Victoria's Secret Angels, if you wanted to, on a fashion runway
As a dragonborn?
as a dragon.
Doesn't he have to shop in the
You
big
got
and tall
wings.
section?
He's already got the wings.
I can make it work. Okay. I think we're digressing, but all right, moving on.
Great. So, tonight, you find yourselves at the Yawning Portal Tavern, perhaps the most famous tavern in Waterdeep. Feel free to find a table, make yourselves at home. The place is lit by a lightly burning candle littered with plates cleared of food and half-drained tankards of ale and beer. The sounds of gamblers yelling and drunken adventurers singing bawdy songs nearly drown out the off-key strumming of a young bard a few tables over.
He's not as good as me.
That would be 3 strings.
I can play better.
And he's a regular here. Ooh, you guys are picking good tables. Good because they're near the well and near the bar.
And I'd like
The two
I
main,
was
the,
trying
the
to
two
table.
main features here.
Actually,
That's
near the bar is probably
farthest
better.
away from those hoodlums.
I'm gonna be near the bar. Get some grog.
I am too big. I don't see.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
How do I shrink this down?
No, I made one for you already at the top.
Oh, okay. I'll delete it. There we go.
Here,
Ah, yep.
I'll move him down.
No, I got him. All right.
There he is.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. I am going to peel off as we come in and sit down next to my contact here.
Going straight for the kill. Very good.
Why is this board? Why is this annoying-looking guy standing next to me?
Who? Kobold?
No, I'm used to him. He's all over the place. Yeah, the guy in green. I forget his name. 3 Strings, was it?
No, that's Philbricks.
That's
That's your
Philbricks.
companion.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Where was the 3 Strings guy?
Three
Who can
Strings is
still
over
be
here.
annoying to you?
3 Strings is down here.
He could still be annoying.
Okay, I'm
If
sorry.
you're already in character.
I'm
This is 3 Strings is down here
I'm-
by the fireplace.
Okay.
I'm metagaming a little bit, but sitting next to 3 Strings, am I not mistaken, or is that not the famous author, Volo?
Volo is a celebrity here in the city, and yes, indeed, it is him.
So would I recognize him since he's a celebrity?
Absolutely, you would. Absolutely, you would.
Can I go ask him for his autograph?
You may.
Boom.
Well, hello, little friend.
Hello.
Would you like to buy my book?
Yes.
I believe you might be in it.
Oh, even better.
It's called Volo's Guide to Monsters, and it's now available in a soft-cover digest format, popular amongst the youth here in Waterdeep.
Oh, can I get it autographed?
Absolutely, for an extra 10 gold pieces, you may.
Oh, 10 gold pieces, you say?
Well, that's for the autograph.
Just 1 second. Hey, buddy, can I borrow some gold pieces?
For what?
I want to get this guy's autograph on the book. The book is worth more with the autograph on it. We could sell it.
You think you can make the money back?
And I could double it.
Really?
Double
I-
it.
Isn't he here
I
all
hate
the time?
I hate these schemes of yours, but fine. 10 gold? Is it
10
only going to
gold.
cost me 10 gold? Because I figure if I say no, it's going to cost me more.
Give me a second. It's only 10 gold, right?
Well, that's, yes, for starters.
But-
Sure.
Yes, for starters, sure.
Go ask your friend for more money.
No. 10's all you're getting. Alright,
Okay.
10 it is. Here's your 10. Go get your autograph.
Hey, I have 10 gold. Can I have the book now?
Oh, I like you, little man. You're quite the curious little creature. Those kobolds. Sure.
All right.
Here's the signature, and here's the book.
Haha!
Now make sure you read it all,
Oh,
and you learn from it.
I can't read.
Definitely a bard.
Well, listen, that's the digest size version. That's the soft cover. The 50 gold piece hardcover deluxe leather bound edition is also available if any of your friends back there are interested in it.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Do
Hey,
you even understand anything I just said?
no.
Okay. Well then, run along. Scurry along, friend.
He has a more expensive version.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah.
With a custom cover on it.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Nope. Did you get the book? Did you get the
I
book?
got the
that
book, see? Look, I got the book.
Okay. Alright, so...
Wait, look, I got the book.
Raoul.
This is why I don't deal with bards.
Yeah, they're really focused on being bards.
Okay, moving on.
I think the bard went to show us his copy of Volo's Guide to
I
Monsters.
think he did, with the special edition cover.
I got the book.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Except you got the digest version.
Yeah, the digest version.
Soft cover.
Soft cover.
And it's got all the errata in it, by the way. As you were walking back to your table, Kobold, you passed by the crowd of rough-looking humans.
Oh yeah.
There's 5 of them. One of them has a few tattoos on his forehead. They look like eyeballs,
Ooh.
and they
Hey,
are arguing.
hey, do I recognize those tattoos?
No,
What?
You don't.
What if I said the background that I picked was Faction Agent Xanathar's Guild?
oh,
Then do I recognize him?
if that's your faction agent background, then yes, you do.
Yes, that's my Faction Agent background.
Well, then yes, you recognize him as.
That's my CD pass that my friend Drogar helped me escape from.
Well, that's great. You do recognize him as somehow linked to Xanazar's guild.
Hey, Dogar, I think those guys over there are Xanathar's Guild members.
You also notice that they're arguing with a half-orc, a female half-orc.
Oh.
And
They're arguing. Oh, hey, Dogar. Those
all right,
those guys over there.
Can you just sit down and keep it down and just not make a scene here? I mean, I'm just.
But they're
We don't have to
Xanathar's,
filter it.
and they're arguing with that male half-orc.
Fine, okay, just sit down and shut up. I don't need a scene every time we're in here.
Okay.
She's actually a female half-orc.
That male half-orc.
Right. Philbricks,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I don't know what's going on over there, but I certainly know the type of people that are over there. So I'm watching that intently to see how that's going to go, because I think that smells like trouble to me.
On the other side of the well, across the room, you notice that there is a group of adventurers ready to hoist themselves down there, and our friend Maloon is trying to talk them out of it, and they're not having it.
They're not, huh?
No, not really.
All right. Well, I'm going to go
They're
over.
kind of trying to wave him off and say that they've got this.
Can I go over there and join the conversation?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll meander over there.
It's pretty interesting the way they go down. They have like ropes, and they have like a rope and a pulley system that they lower people down there into the well.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna give him some backup here to make a little comment. So there, Miloon, what's the bet? Which ones are coming back?
Well, I think they all come back.
You think so?
I think every last one of them comes back.
I
and
don't
they
think so.
shouldn't even be going down there to begin with.
No, they shouldn't be going down there. So I'll bet the usual
The
amount that they
truth
don't.
is, they should be taking care of Waterdeep's problems up on the surface.
Well,
You see, but they do it down there, and they get themselves killed.
the surface problems are a problem for the.
Now, you tell me, little halfling, you're not planning on going down there anytime soon, are you?
No, my love is for the sea.
The sea.
The sea.
Well, guess Waterdeep's the place to be.
It is today.
Care for a beer?
Absolutely,
Or
an
an ale?
ale would be awesome.
Well, let's call Bonnie over here, and she'll bring us the
Yes.
whatever you want.
Call the-
Whatever you want, it's on you.
And
Bonnie.
Bonnie last appears.
Bonnie appears. Says hello. Very pleasant.
How are you? How you doing?
Very well, thank you. How may I help you?
An ale for me and my friend.
She looks at Maloon and says, Maloon, you've already had about 6. You sure you're down for a 7th one? Yeah, just bring me the ale, Bonnie. Stop asking questions. All right. She'll be right back,
All right.
she says.
So Miloon, how many people have gone down the well tonight? How many parties have?
I reckon it's been about, perhaps, 12 folks in all.
Wow,
Around three parties ever since I've been here.
busy night.
One came back in about 2 minutes. The other 2 are, well, one's going down there now, and the other one has been down there for about an hour or so.
I'll see how they do. You know anything about this little incident over here? What you know these people?
I do not. They're getting kind of rowdy there.
Yeah, that looks like trouble, doesn't it?
Well, it's only trouble if you get involved, that's what I say.
Well, you know me. I'm a big believer in doing nothing sometimes.
No, I don't know you.
You know me a little bit.
If you say so.
You know me a little bit.
Well, I know you enough, I guess.
We were on the same ship together. You booked passes.
We were on the same ship. I remember you liked to drink.
Yes.
What I remember.
Yes, I do.
And you seem to enjoy being outdoors.
That's why we get along so well.
Well, part of my short-term memory loss and my long-term memory absence, but I've had too many ales here at this yawning portal over the years.
Well, let's have one more. I think she's coming right back with our drinks.
It could always be the last, right, friend?
Absolutely.
Might as well enjoy.
Particularly in this place.
Bonnie, bring me another one while you're at it. This one's gonna go down fast.
Wow.
He slams the 7th one and asks for an 8th. And then he starts clapping along with the music of the bard.
All right, I'll leave you to it, friend.
Are you headed off to sea anytime soon?
I don't know. I've got some business to take care of in town. I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm doing some work for a new client, as it were, who requires my expertise to find ways. You know what I do, in and out of the city, kind of thing.
I will tell you, little halfling, good luck to you. I know you value that.
Absolutely, I do value my luck.
Wish you nothing but it.
To you too.
Lewin.
Yes. Lewin will sit down, not making eye contact, and speak quietly into the wood directly before his face. So, what news?
Well, today seems like a busy night here at the Yawning Portal. But I'll ask you, friend, what news do you have, good Lewin?
Well, tit for tat, I suppose. I heard a rumor that there has been an increase in street fights recently.
So that, you could tell that comment stings him a little bit.
I know that's probably something that you want to keep a close eye on.
It's something I'd rather not talk about, to be quite honest.
Well, I understand not wanting to talk, but there's a difference between wanting to talk and wanting to hear. Do with the information what you will. If I'd have been in a situation like the one that I've heard tell that you were in, I'd want to do something about it if that sort of thing was cropping up again. So, I'm passing the information on for you to use if you choose.
There seems to be an increase in gang activity in the city. And that I have kept my eye open on, because Waterdeep is too good of a city to let itself be overrun by the riffraff.
I think you and I may be talking about the same types of activity increases. Nobody wants war in the street.
Nobody does. Thankfully, the lords of Waterdeep are quite capable of keeping the peace.
At that, I glance sideways at him and cock my eyebrow. You really think so?
Friend, I know so.
Well, let's hope that you're right.
He is referring to, and you would all probably know this, the strict laws that are in place here in Waterdeep. Waterdeep is a city that values the law, and there's even a code legal making all sorts of things, criminal offenses, and they're taken quite seriously by the guards, by the city guard, and by the city watch. And I'll link a document with the code legal of Waterdeep. But things like impersonating nobles, impersonating a lord, I'm sorry, is punishable by death. Crimes against citizens.
Whoops. I didn't do that.
So, like, for example, if you assault a citizen, you could be imprisoned up to a 10-day, get flogged and pay 1,000 gold piece fine, for example. blackmail or intimidate somebody, pay fines of up to 500 gold pieces. So the law is they're very strict here in Waterdeep, and that's probably what he's referring to. Because the fact of the matter is that there has been an increase in gang violence.
Right. So I'll simply reply, we can have as many laws on the books as the lords wish to put, but you and I have both seen the violence is increasing, and if my eyes are reading correctly, I see more factions involved than I've seen involved in Waterdeep in the last 20 years.
I don't think you're wrong, friend. Some of us have seen it, and some of us have been made to suffer because of it. And with that, my friend, I wish you a good night. I'm headed home now. You have yourself a good evening.
Can I buy you one more?
He pauses.
A nightcap,
Thinks
if
about
you will.
He pauses, thinks about it, and says, sure, one more. Why not?
What are you having, friend?
Wine.
I'll call over the bartender in keep. What's your mid to top shelf red?
We have some good wine from the Dales available.
Pour my man a nice full glass.
Aye. 200-year-old Shadowdale wine. Some of the best in the bar. Calls him by his first name. He knows him.
Let me just ask you one question while we finish off this wine. Have you heard anything that might give you some idea why things are starting to escalate?
I've heard that the war between the Xanathar Guild and the Zentharin has been bubbling up for weeks. And things may be about to erupt like a volcano.
What are they fighting over?
That, my friend, is the million gold piece question that I don't have an answer for. And with that, I do wish you a good night.
Keep your ear to the ground, friend.
Thank you for the wine, I always do.
And as he heads off, I'll move up to the table that everybody else is sitting at.
I don't know what happened to my miniature, but it disappeared.
Who?
Did you accidentally hit delete?
Perhaps.
Who are we talking about? The kobold?
Yeah, the kobold is gone.
Raoul?
Hiding under the table, I think. Like kobold.
Ah, that must be what he was doing. He's hiding under the table.
There you are, Raoul.
Ah, yes! Haha!
Raoul, and everyone else, all the noise in the yawning portal is eclipsed by a shout. Ya pig! Like killing me mates, do ya? A 7-foot-tall half-orc is hit by a wild swinging punch from a male human whose shaved head is covered with eye-shaped tattoos. 4 other humans stand behind him. Ready to jump into the fray, the half-orc cracks her knuckles, roars, and leaps at the tattooed figure, but before you can see if blood is drawn, a crowd of spectators gathers around the brawl. What do? We're obviously talking about this group here.
My friend Dogar says we shouldn't get involved, so I'm going to pick up my book. And
Hey, whoa! No! I said no such thing.
But you said earlier that you don't want to draw attention to yourself. Or that you don't want to cause a scene, or something along those lines.
Yeah, and we're not the ones causing the scene. They are. I don't
Exactly.
know.
So what's the problem?
I don't think we should get involved. I mean, it's let the common folk deal with their own problems in their own way. I mean, that's all we need to jump into every bar fight we see.
No, I agree with you.
We don't have to do that.
I agree with you. I agree completely. That's why I said I'm hiding my nose in my book. Let's just ignore it, and it will go away.
Sure. That's just me and the kobold. What you two guys decide to do, I mean, I'm not talking to you guys. Well, I'm not addressing you. So.
You guys get arrested for a bar fight, and you'll get a slap on the wrist. I get arrested for a bar fight, and I'll get beheaded.
He makes a good point.
I mean, I don't know that I would necessarily do anything. Can I make a perception check here to gauge why they're fighting or who might be the one at fault?
Sure, go ahead.
With a 9.
So with a 9, what you're able to gather here is that somehow the 4 humans are clearly on the side of the bald guy with the eyes on his head.
Okay.
Right? This is, I don't know how well you can see these guys. The map's kind of big.
I can zoom in on them.
Yeah. So basically they're on his side, and the half-orc is by herself, but she is quite strong. Huh? She actually knocks him unconscious. The bald dude. But then the humans, start beating up on her.
Hey, Dogar.
Hold on a second. It may just be me, but the background music just got a lot louder.
Did it? Let me turn it off. So
That's better.
So
Hey, Dogar.
Yeah.
she knocked him out, and now they're knocking her out, and Durham is actually jumping over the bar.
Hey, Dogar, I'm not sure we should do it. I'm not saying we should do anything about this. In fact, I think we probably shouldn't. But if you think that we should, I can put them all to sleep.
So Durham jumped over the bar very quickly, and this guy is a guy who, he's not a 20-year-old man. We're talking about a guy who's probably in his 60s or so, but he looks like he's in great shape. This guy, he jumped over that bar and he screams, "Get out of my bar!" to those thugs, and they pick up the bald guy and they drag him out and they leave. They're not even thinking about it. And they're leaving the half-orc there on the floor, unconscious.
Too bad we don't know any healing spells.
I do actually have
Okay. Once
medicine as a skill.
yeah, so do I.
Okay.
Once the threat is over, I will go over to. Let me grab. I will go over and inspect her.
So as you walk over to inspect her, I'm afraid the threat's not over because shouts of alarm suddenly ring out as a hulking creature climbs up out of the shaft right by you.
Oh, great.
Kobold.
Gasp!
I would have been moving in that same direction.
So
What kind of hulking creature? Is it in my? Is it something in my book?
yes, it's a troll.
I start flipping to the section on trolls. I
A
can't
monster with
find it.
warty- It's a monster with green skin, a tangled nest of wiry black hair, long carrot-shaped nose, and bloodshot eyes. As it bares its yellow teeth at you, Kobold, and howls, you can see that a half-dozen bat-like creatures are attached to its body, with 3 more of those little things circling above it like flies. Everyone in the tavern reacts in fear except for the barkeep Durham, who shouts, "Troll!"
I hold up my book and say to the troll, "Do you want to buy an autographed copy of Volo's Guide to Monsters?
Only
I'll
20
give it
gold.
to you at a discount, only 30 gold pieces."
While the troll is deciding whether to buy the book from you, we're gonna roll initiative.
Where's my character? Oh, there it is.
Sweet.
Not.
All right, how do I roll initiative on this thing?
Just in your character sheet, just click the word initiative.
Click on your icon first, and then if you roll initiative, it'll automatically add it to the turn order.
Okay, so I click on my icon, and then I have to roll initiative by going to my character sheet?
On your character sheet, and then click on the word initiative, and it'll auto-roll for you.
Did that work?
Yep.
Awesome! I am
All right,
last.
say that
That
again.
makes sense because I'm trying to sell him a book.
Say that again. How do I roll initiative on the?
So select your little icon on the map, and then go to your
Right.
character sheet and click on the word initiative, which is in the top middle.
Oh,
So wrong. Oh my goodness. What is like the
You can just probably enter it in manually.
Enrique can enter it for us if we need him to. Troll goes on a 6. I'm sorry, Enrique. What were the 3 little spiky things just south of the troll?
Those are the
they
bats,
are
right?
sturges.
Sturgis.
Ugh.
Awesome.
Ooh.
I hate those things.
So they're flying around, like above his head or something?
They are
Free
flying
dinner!
above his head.
How high is the roof in this building?
This is actually a 3-story building, so the roof, I would say it's about maybe 15 feet high.
Okay.
This is the main tap room here.
Okay.
That troll is about 9 feet high, just so you know.
Okay.
I am only 2 feet high. I picked the smallest race. I am very, very short.
You're gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
You can hide behind everything.
I am very, very short, and I only weigh about as much as 3 bedrolls.
Yeah.
So-
The sturges are probably like albatrosses to him.
How do I... Hold on, because I'm learning how to use the... I never used the initiative thing, so bear with me here for a second.
Sort the other direction. There you go.
Yeah.
Aha!
All right, so Lewin, there were 9 sturges that came out, but 6 of them seemed like they were very bloated and decided to fly back down into the shaft to finish digesting whatever they just ate. You would suspect that it was the party of adventurers that may have gone down there earlier.
Okay.
That you may have heard about.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Because the troll is also. It looks like he had eaten something because his mouth is a bloody mess. So he's probably hungry for more.
okay. I'm a city boy. I mean, I guess I've seen stuff climb up out of the yawning portal occasionally in the past, but what do I know about these creatures?
About trolls?
And sturges.
Sturges, you know that they like to eat your blood.
Okay.
Trolls, give me an intelligence check there.
Just straight intelligence?
If you have nature or something like that.
Arcana, deception, insight. Nope, nothing that's applicable. Just intelligence.
Give me your intelligence.
Yep.
Give me straight up.
Looks like a 2.
It's a natural 1 if you want to be specific.
Well, here's what you know. You know that he's big, green, and scary.
And instinctively, is he scarier to me than the sturges are?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I was walking over with Dogar, sort of talking quietly under my breath before all this happens. You know, saying something along the lines of, "Well, looks like you've got an opportunity to gain yet another life debt there, buddy.
That's
we gonna
two
help this
life
lady
debts.
out?"
Everyone has taken cover now. There's people hiding under the tables. There's people running. There's everybody's taking a dump here at this bar. Durham is about to jump over the bar and do something here.
Okay.
What are you doing, Lewin?
And then this guy jumps up, screaming, roaring, whatever. I will turn around and swear as loud as I possibly can and point my finger at that sucker and fire off my witch's bolt.
Oh,
So
Thank God.
Lewin will, I'm not sure if I'll hit him with a 13. Let's see. Lewin will grab this old, crusty raven's claw that has a quartz held inside of it and point it at the thing, and the witch's bolt will fire out of that blue lightning. Does a 13 hit?
does a 13 hit the troll? No, it does not.
Ah, all right.
What?
Baldur's balls!
What you've done is anger him. Sees your bolt of magic thing, and it makes him go. "Arr! Arr!" That's his growl.
That's fierce.
Arr!
That is quite fearsome.
That is his growl.
I am angry.
Then I will take my full movement. 1, 2, 3.
Do any of you
4.
speak giant by any chance?
No.
No one speaks giant.
Nope, I was considering it, but no.
Do not.
You hear him say something like "Opotura Cholaka," and it doesn't sound like unintelligible grunts. It sounds like he's saying something. You just can't decipher it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I will take my full movement to get as far away from him as I can and ready my crossbow.
And the Sturgis get to act.
Mm-hmm.
And this one flies over to the halfling and he says, "I like halfling blood." They don't really speak.
Oh, I was just gonna say it.
He's saying that that's his inside voice.
Sturges are quite articulate.
I like halfling blood.
Yeah, me too. Inside of me. Get away.
And he is
Shoo.
going to try to, the Sturge is going to try to drain your blood.
Yeah.
By sticking his stinger in you.
Sure.
He hits with a 19. I'm assuming that's a
Yeah,
hit.
yeah, that'll do.
He attaches to you. So he attaches to you.
Yep.
And you're going to start losing blood soon.
I don't like that.
You shouldn't. Pardon me for a second. I need to check something. Apologies.
So is this stream working? Are we live? Are people watching us?
I think so.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, we are
it's
live. It is working. Okay. So he attaches, the Sturge attaches himself to you. Another one flies over to the kobold and he's going to attempt the same thing.
What?
Kobold.
Hi.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Kobold, you have the stinger of a Sturge attached to you.
God damn it, Enrique, you and your die rolls. I mean, you're unbelievable.
Yes, I am, sir. Yes, I am. And this unbelievable one is going to come at you, David. Just for saying that, you're going to face the wrath of a Sturge.
Oh no.
Oh, does a 10 hit you?
Did it do any damage?
Nope.
It just
It will. If it's on you, it's
10 does not hit.
turn. It's very bad.
A 10 does not hit. Oh, I spoke too soon. You swat it like a fly. The thing is flying and hovering around you, Dragonborn. He's trying to find a perfect spot in your body to stick his needle in you.
its scales are too thick. You can't get in.
Philbricks,
Yes.
it's your turn. You have a Sturge attached.
I don't want to sturge on me. I'm going to use a poison spray to get it off.
Oh. You can use an action to detach it if you want.
I like my chance with a make a con save. I'd like to attack it with that.
Ooh, a Constitution save. Let's do that.
Maybe I can kill it and get it off me at the same time.
2.
4.
Yeah, it takes 11 points of poison damage.
11 points. The Sturge falls off you and lands on the floor dead.
Haha. Bad touch, baby.
Is that all you do?
No. I'm going to run away as fast as I can over here somewhere. I'm going to dive over the bar.
No, lucky you. You're so brave.
It's a tactical retreat.
Yes, it is. That it?
That's it.
Dogar.
I'm guessing I can't get the Sturge and the Troll in a 15-foot cone yet.
Dogar, you're swatting Sturges off you.
I'm going to point blank Sacred Flame the Sturges right in front of me.
Oh. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
That's a DC 12 deck save.
DC 12 deck save.
Oh, great merciful crap.
I think he made it.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's all I got.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's my turn.
Oh dear.
Didn't want to do that.
Troll. The troll's turn.
A
He's
troll.
gonna. That troll is gonna swing like. Well. Damn, these trolls are nasty.
Yeah.
Oh well. It is what it is.
If he also rolled a 6, do I get to maybe have a chance to go first? No? Okay.
That would normally be based on whoever has the highest dex.
I have a 16 dex.
So here's what happens. Durham jumps over the bar and says, "Go fight the Sturge, kobold, and get out of my way."
That was
Pretty spry for an old guy.
And he's gonna swing his great sword at the kobold. I'm sorry, at the orc.
There was like trunk or treat.
He rolls a 19,
There was a mini trunk or treat before me.
Later, okay.
and he hits the troll. And he says, "Run, kobold!"
Meep. I could cower as an action to give everyone advantage on attacking.
The troll and Durham are engaged.
I don't think you know each other for that long, but okay.
Durham does some damage on the troll.
So if I incinerate the bar owner, I'm guessing I'm not going to be allowed back in here.
Probably not.
Probably not. And now it is your turn, kobold.
All right. I'm going to take my Volo's Guide to Monsters and
Yes.
swat this Sturge like the overgrown mosquito that it is.
Nice. Love it.
I guess that's an improvised weapon.
Sure.
Or do you just want to count it as me using my action to remove the Sturge?
It'll count as you using your action to remove the Sturge.
Sounds good. So I swat it away with the book.
You do, but you do take some damage.
Oh no!
Oh, no, I'm sorry, you don't. It's at the start of the Sturge's turn. Never mind.
A while.
That all you do?
Well, that's my action. So I guess that's all I do. Can I just like dive under the table?
Absolutely.
Meep.
Bravery is your greatest
No,
strength.
we're in the middle of combat.
Meep.
You dive. Lewin,
Do I have a clear shot from where I am
a clear shot.
at the troll?
Yes, that troll is 9 feet tall.
All
You
right.
have a clear shot at his head.
All right, I will aim for his ugly green eye and try to fit it with a crossbow bolt accessory.
Roar!
And fail! Oh, man.
Oh man, you hit the wall behind him, Poof, almost hitting a poor old lady who was sitting there having a drink with her husband.
Baldur's balls. All right, I'm gonna climb up. Is there like a bar right behind me here?
Yes, there is.
I'm just gonna climb up on top of it so that I can keep the high ground.
You can do that. You've got the high ground like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's right. Because it worked out so well for him.
It did. All right, is that it for you? Who has a sturge attached to him? Anyone?
Not
Nobody.
I.
All right, so the sturges attack again. The sturge is actually going under the table looking for you, Kobold.
Oh no! Does the table give me
Yes.
cover?
Unfortunately, no. This creature's tiny, and he fits right under the table, and he can find you quite easily.
Fair enough.
Good try, though. He rolls a 14 against your armor class.
I'm dead. No, I'm not dead.
You're not dead, but do you have a sturge stuck to you?
My armor class is 14, so he just makes it.
He just makes it. Dragonborn. 24. That's a critical hit.
Okay.
It doesn't mean anything. You have a sturge stuck to you.
Critically.
Critically stuck. The needle went in just a tad deeper.
That's right. That's right.
Very
Up your
critical
ass.
surge. This blood
All
isn't very
right.
good.
He's actually on your butt, Dragonborn. That's the juiciest part of the Dragonborn.
Oh god.
This is
Hell,
holy.
Dragonborn, the Dragonborn's ass is the juiciest part of the.
As every sturge
That's
knows.
And that's where he is.
Right in the ham hock.
He happens to have Volo's
As,
guide to
as
Dragonborn.
elegantly as possible because I'm the distinguished type. I'm there dancing around trying to get this thing off me.
You don't look so distinguished now, do you, nobleman?
Unfortunately, just don't
All
tell
right.
anyone.
Very well. Phil Bricks. Last time we saw you, you jumped over the bar in some tactical retreat.
Now I'm going to untactically retreat and take a few steps forward, get within 10 feet of this sturge, and hit it with another poison
Oh.
spray. Because
Oh,
I
boy.
don't think the bard will survive again. So I'm going to try to hit it. A DC 12 con save from the sturge, please.
DC 12 con. Oh, he misses.
For 4 points of poison damage.
The sturge drops dead. Ah. Dead.
And I repeat my previous maneuver and leap
Was
over
that
the
the
bar
one that
and
was
hide
on
again.
me?
It was.
That's the one
I
that was on
saved
you.
you, bard boy.
Thank you!
Raul, it actually died while still stuck to you, so you're going to have to pull him off.
Oh no.
It's fine. It looks nice. Maybe we should leave it there. Like a necklace.
Huh, maybe I will.
You're wearing it like an earring.
Huh.
Dogar. Dogar, you're muted.
No, sorry, muted.
Oh.
This thing is attached to me. If I sacred flame it, that's a dex save. I'm basically
Dex
point
save.
blank dex saving, sacred flaming the thing.
I missed it.
Okay.
Wow. We're
You can control the size of the flame like a lighter.
Well, I'm just wondering if he's physically attached to me, whether a dex save is even necessary. But okay, whatever works.
Yes, because he could actually move around with the stinger still stuck to you.
Okay, that's fine.
So, but it doesn't matter. This is all moot because you killed him.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
And
We still have the issue of the troll.
hold on, I'd like to move 2, 3, 4, right to there, just behind. So to there.
Oh.
Still keeping my distance from the thing.
Sure. And now Durham is going to attack him
Haha.
with his big old sword. And he swings and misses.
Durden, he's a man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Well, it seems nobody can because he missed.
Oh darn,
And
we're
now it is the troll's turn to attack Durham. And he is going to make his 3 attacks.
Ooh.
He's going to bite him. Oh! That one hurt.
Ouch.
And he's gonna hit him twice with his claws. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yikes.
Poor Durnham.
Can we have his?
Poor Durnham. He's not having a good evening tonight.
Can we have his stuff?
And Durnham
we
looks
keep
like
the
he's
bar. I mean,
Durnham has taken some nasty damage from the troll here. But he's still fighting. He's fighting the good fight, but he's looking a little weary. Joshua, Raul, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I am going to use my action to cower to distract foes. So I'm going to come out from my hiding place,
Yes.
see the troll is still there. I'm going to go meep, and I'm going to cower in such a way that I distract the troll for just a moment. All of my allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of me.
Nice.
Oh, y'all get advantage on that troll until my next turn.
And the first one to take advantage of that will be Lewin.
Yeah. I'm going to try to fire another bolt at that sucker. This time, let's hope that I don't completely and utterly fail. A 10 is not going to hit. I am way too shook up, having never seen one of these things before, and I am firing wildly into the ceiling.
Never seen these things before. And you never want to see one again.
That's right.
Phil Bricks.
A little more Sturge that's up. Looks like.
No more Sturges.
No more Sturges. All right,
I
then
killed
I am. All right, we'll try to poison the troll. DC 12 con save from a troll. This is probably a very bad idea.
did the kobold just move in my way?
DC 12 con save from the troll.
For a poison spray. I don't think they're immune, but you might want to check. Oh yeah,
It
he's good.
makes the save.
Great, super. I am going to start moving around the 3, 4, 5 to about here, working my way towards this fire. I have a feeling we may need some fire soon. Just a thought.
Oh, it's coming.
Dogar.
I'm going to take a moderate step forward, and I'm going to breathe fire in a 15-foot cone. I'm supposing I can do it in such a way that I only hit the troll. I mean, it's 9 feet tall. I guess I can just aim up and light the ceiling on fire, but, whatever. They'll understand.
They'll understand.
That is a DC 11 dex save.
DC 11 deck save.
Uh,
Oh, he makes it.
So he's half damage, so 5 fire damage.
He's angry now, and he's feeling too many people around him. He doesn't like it. He's starting to get a little wild and a little sort of, what's the word? He's kind of wild. He's desperate.
Mm.
And Durnham's turn. And poor Durnham, he's fighting the good fight. But he got hurt. So he misses with his sword.
Does he have advantage on that attack because of the cowering?
He
Ooh,
does.
he does. He does. Good call.
Yeah, I'm cowering.
Didn't help.
Didn't help much.
Not impressed with their cowering at all. He really isn't.
And Durnham screams, "Someone set this damn thing on fire and throw him over the well."
I only know enchantment spells.
And now it is the troll's turn, and the troll is going to split his attacks up amongst the three of you.
Oh no.
He's going to try to bite the Dragonborn. Oh, ho, ho.
Oof.
Jesus.
It's like a tank, isn't it?
You're going to take... Damn. That's a double dice damage attack, isn't it?
Sorry, I need your attention right now.
Does the...
Did the doctor say you should keep her bandage on?
24 hours.
Does the troll have disadvantage on attacks because of the cowering?
She just
It
can't stop.
says that Until the end of your
You wanna
turn,
try giving
allies
it
gain
some-
advantage on attacks against enemies. So no, he doesn't have disadvantage. It's just
Nothing else
we all
I
have
can do.
advantage.
I mean, apart from
David, how many hit points do you have?
I need to take a bath, I need to take care of myself, but I
9.
can't. I can't.
You,
And the boys and I.
9? Okay.
I'm not
Wait,
trying to.
the Dragonborn has 9 hit points? That's as many as I
It's
have!
very
just
stressful.
level 1, man. I'm 1d8.
He's level 1 and I rolled a 20 and I don't want to kill you with a 20. This is bullshit.
Well, that's not a natural 20. That's actually a
That's
13
yeah.
plus 7.
It's
Yeah.
a 13.
It's a 13 plus 7.
It's not a natural 20.
Oh, you're right.
It's,
Yeah.
it's in green if it's natural. If you hover over it, you'll see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. My bad.
Well, knock me unconscious. I'm only the cleric.
I only know
I'm
enchantment
only
spells.
cleric.
I can't heal you.
How come I don't see the damage here? How does that... Oh, there it is. 8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, you live!
Wow.
You live.
Suck that, troll! You can't take down my friend. He's too tough
Oh,
for you.
is that right? Hold on, you're gonna get a claw in your face.
I thought you were spreading them out, man.
Yeah, I am. This one's for the kobold.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
14. Oh man.
Blech.
Cobalt goes down.
Cobalt down. Cobalt down.
kobold
Oh,
down.
well, guess we'll have to get another Cobalt. Yeah, well.
And you see Durham, who's about to get a claw to the face, say, "He was getting on my nerves anyways, that damn little thing." And the troll misses Durham with his claw.
Critical fail.
And now it is
Critical fails the end.
Raoul's turn to make a death save.
Well, okay.
If I have to.
If I...
So on your character sheet, you can just click the word death save and it will roll it for you.
Okay, let's see. Done. What did I get?
No.
A 6.
Haha! That's my lucky number.
Lucky
for
number,
death's
fail 1.
Oh wait, that's not good, is it?
No, it's got to be a 10 or better.
You're
Okay.
fine. You got 2 more of those.
Yeah, see, I'm fine.
Plenty of time.
Oh, I'm still up, so you know,
Lewin,
1 hit
All
point.
right, so I heard. What is the barkeep's name again?
Durnan.
Durham. I heard Durham shout out, "Somebody set this guy on fire." How many of the torches in my pack can I light in a round?
how many of the torches in your pack can you light in a round?
hmm From where I am right now. If there's already fire around me, I can use that. Otherwise, I would have to pull them out and start.
It should be
Sparking
fairly
at them.
easy you could probably light 2.
Okay. And that would use my whole turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Phil Bricks.
This looks pretty bad, but I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna poison spray and see if that fire will help. So, I'm one more time. DC 12 con save from the troll.
Oh, he just made it.
I'll move over to here, closer to the fireplace. Okay, that's it.
How much damage do I take?
Well, that's
9 poison?
on a failed save. I don't think it's any because it's a cantrip.
Oh,
Yep, no damage. You made the save.
no damage.
Yep.
Dogar,
So I'm engaged with the troll, I guess.
you are.
Cure wounds.
Do you have some magical holy doohickey thing you could do?
I'm checking. I have cure wounds, but that's an action.
You have wounds, right?
Well, I do. I'm more thinking about the kobold, but I can heal him, and then that's pretty much it. There's no stopping the next attack.
I do have healing word. I was saving it for the cleric in case the cleric went down.
Oh, you do?
I do have healing word on me. Yeah. Just so you know.
Okay. Then I'm going to cure wounds on I'm gonna cure wounds on the kobold.
Woo!
So that's you're at 7 hit points.
Huzzah! I live again.
You're prone, mind you.
Yes. And I still have a scourge stuck in my butt. But
No.
I'm alive.
No, you killed it.
Oh, it's
killed all
dead,
the
but it's dead, but it's still stuck there.
Okay, well,
That kobold sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. Is it- I can't unhear Iago the parrot from Aladdin.
Yes, yes. It's a great voice for a kobold.
It is
I'm
a
not
great
complaining. I think it's a great voice for the kobold, but that's what he sounds like. I need to see something here on Dornum first. Because it's time for him to say enough. Sick and tired of these monsters coming to my bar all the time.
maybe you shouldn't have a bar with a big gaping hole in the center of it.
There is a bit of logical incongruity there. I agree.
Mind your business. It's meant for people to go into, not out of.
Thought about it like a door
He
or a hatch, maybe.
swings that sword in a way you haven't seen it swung before from this guy today. And he unleashes. Ha!
Ooh. Ah.
And he says, "Damn the gods!" Ah!
Poor Durnan.
Nope. He gets to take another action. He's got a few attacks. He didn't want to show off earlier, but he's done.
That's better.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch hit. Now he's gonna do 11 points of damage with that one.
Nice. Yay, Durnan.
But there's more.
How messed up does the troll look at this point?
The troll. Hold on.
You know, on a scale from 1 to 40 some, I think I would guess the troll has.
The troll is very bloody.
Okay.
Okay.
He is bleeding his intestines out at this point.
None of us have any fire left, so
I'm working on that.
all right.
Working on that.
Durnham, who just attacked the troll, turns to you and says, "Do something to help me, will ya?" Ah. And it is now the troll's turn,
You know what he'll do, right?
and the troll is going to take a step this way, not provoking from the kobold, but he does provoke an attack of opportunity from Durnham, who takes it, misses, and he is going to attack the Dragonborn with one attack.
Oh boy. I have 1 hit point.
Does he provoke from me now?
Yes, he does.
Ha
Take it.
I will. I didn't have any of my weapons out,
Yeah.
so I will make an attack.
An unarmed strike.
I will make an
I
armed
think you
strike.
can draw. I think you can draw a weapon as a free action in 5th edition.
Not as a reaction.
Not as a reaction, I don't think. You can do it on your turn, but not when it's not your turn.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna make an unarmed strike, I guess, again using, or rather, an improvised strike again using this book.
That's awesome.
Go for it.
It's strength modifier plus proficiency.
So yeah, it's just I got a strength plus proficiency. I'll just roll this and see what happens.
I hope you critical that guy with the book.
Hey,
Not so much.
it's an autographed book.
It's a good book, but you miss.
I miss.
keep in mind that that's the digest version of it. It's got a soft cover.
It'd be plus you got to add your proficiency, so it'd be 13. No, actually that'd be 9. Never mind. All right.
Nice.
I hate to do this, but
Here comes the pain.
David,
Yeah.
he's gonna try to bite you.
That's when you know. I can already feel the 20 coming.
Ooh, an 11.
Oh, that missed. Wow.
Oh, he's angry. He's gonna lash out with his claws. One claw your way, David.
Ouch.
That came at me as well.
Yes.
Okay.
17.
Oh, there it is. I'm down.
You're down.
I got 1 hit point right now.
Oh, you're down. And there's another claw headed the way of the halfling.
Haha.
9.
Misses.
Kobold, save the day, Kobold.
Ah, I will save the day. You just wait. Oh boy. I'm gonna stand up. I'm prone. Ah, I am up.
Hey, Jafar!
Hey, Jafar. Okay. Wait. What's this? Ah! I'm gonna draw my sword. Sing. And then I am going to, as a bonus action, inspire. Who needs inspiration?
We all do.
Okay, I'm going to inspire
I'm the one
Dogar.
that can't have it because I'm unconscious.
I'm going to inspire Dogar. Hey, Dogar,
I'm
get back
unconscious.
up.
Dogar's unconscious.
Dogar, I know you're just faking. Dogar,
Wake up, Dogar.
wake
Nope,
up,
sorry.
wake up, wake up, Dogar. Oh, he's actually down, isn't he?
Dogar's gone, man.
Oh dear.
Togar's gone.
Oh dear. In that case. Here, Durnan, you look like you're fighting pretty good. I'm gonna throw an inspiration Durnan's way. And let's see, how far can I move? Well, I already, yeah, I can go as far as here.
Oh, you got up from prone.
Yeah,
So
So that's half.
that's as
So
far as I
15
can
feet
go.
from where you were. Yeah, that's about right.
I throw an inspiration. I guess I'll throw an inspiration at the halfling. Hey, what's the
Yeah.
halfling's name again?
Filbrix.
Hey, Philbrix, you might be very short, but you're not as short as me, so you can take him.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take him.
And oh, I still haven't used an action, so I guess as my action, I'm going to dash.
Oh,
So you get 25 more feet.
Ha!
you're going the wrong way, Kobold.
Depends who you at, I guess.
You headed the wrong way. Meanwhile, poor Philbrix there is shitting Philbrix.
Yes, I am. I'm like Legos
Got
to my
that
halfling.
9-foot monster in front of him.
It's fine. It's fine. I got it covered. I'm good.
Your
Okay.
master is lying face down on the ground.
Lewin, you've been shooting things at this thing all day.
It's
Come
been,
on.
yeah, I've had no effect whatsoever. All right, so I've got 2 lit torches, one in each hand, and I'm going to dash at the creature. My boss, who got me out of a real bad pickle at one point in the past, has just fallen on the ground, so I got to do something about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will put me right here. I cannot attack, so I am just waving torches in its face.
Philbrix.
I am, in fact, shitting Philbrix, so I'm going to take a step.
But you're inspired, so they're inspirational, Philbrix.
Absolutely. And cast Thunderwave at level 1.
Oh.
This will blow him backwards should he fail his saving throw, which I don't think he will, but desperate times.
Call for desperate measures.
Yep. Yep. Free action, piss my pants.
Reaction was
That's half damage at least.
Free action.
Does he take half damage?
On a thunder wave, yes, I believe he will, because that's right, he will. Yep,
So how much?
half damage.
6 points?
Yep, 6 points.
Do you have a healing word for our friend Dogar?
I do have a healing word for our friend Dogar, which I will do as a bonus action.
Yeah.
And I'm out of spells. And Dogar, you get to have 6 points of get back on your ass.
Oh, I'm still lying face down, wondering what the hell just happened. But okay.
Are you going to be a Dugar or a Don't Gar?
It's gonna be an I'm out of here card.
Knock me back unconscious. Okay.
Durnham screams, "Great job, halfling!"
Thanks. Now help us kill this thing.
Dogar,
Okay.
you've come back up like Hulk Hogan.
I'm gonna.
What do you do?
I'd like to hit him with a guiding bolt, or try to hit him with a guiding bolt.
Go for it.
That's a. What the hell was that? Oh, that's a 12 attack roll.
You miss.
Oh, fuck.
But
But
Durnham moves. Are you doing anything else, or are you done?
I guess well, if I stay prone and crawl away, I'm gonna provoke, aren't I?
Yes, you would.
Well, I guess I'll stand up at least.
Good call.
I have a plan, guys. Don't worry. I have a plan.
We can't hear you. You ran like 40 feet away.
I have a plan.
Right, and I'm out of first level spells too. Well, I'm out of.
Yep, that's okay. Level
Okay.
1.
Durnham is going to attack with his sword. He's done playing games.
I have a plan.
He does 10 points of damage.
Nice.
That's probably not keeping up with this thing's regeneration.
I see you've read your book, Kobold.
Yes. Well, maybe I can't read, but there's pictures, so.
And he will take a second attack. Oh! That is a... Oh, well, that's enough of an attack to slay the creature. Durnham swings his great sword one last time across the troll's chest and destroys it. The thing stumbles back. Ah! He catches some of your fire there, Lewin. Catches fire. Ah! And falls to the floor. And Durnham says, "Help me throw him over the well."
Can I get an action or a turn?
Yes.
I want to come back from from behind the bar with a bottle of Durden's most expensive whiskey
Oh, God.
and pour it all over the troll and say, "Now light him on fire! Now light him on fire!"
Oh, my Luskin whiskey. What in the world are you doing?
And I throw both torches on top of the troll.
See, I told you I had a plan.
Quick,
Oh,
help me
no.
lob him over the well
Yeah, before it turns into a troll barbecue.
before we burn my place down.
All right.
Yeah.
He needs your help.
Yeah, I absolutely help him.
Everybody, I need everybody. This is a heavy 9-foot creature.
I'm 2 feet tall. I weigh less than 30 pounds, and I have an 8 strength score. Can I
Puts it
even
back-
reach the thing when they lift it up? Can I?
You do no, you can't. But you could climb on top of him.
Okay, I climb on top of the troll, making it actually harder, and I give them inspirational quotes to help them lift.
Great. He's tossed over, and you go down with
I
it.
jump off.
Lift with your
You hold on to the edge.
I'm
And
like,
the flaming corpse of the troll goes
yeah,
down the well.
I'm standing here just casting guidance on whoever so they can succeed their strength checks in throwing the thing over.
The flaming corpse falls down the well. You guys have helped Durham do that.
Nice.
He stops to catch his breath,
Well,
and he says, "You fought well." He picks up the sword.
I cowered
and
well.
without even looking back, he goes back to the bar, puts away the sword, and takes a deep breath and leans back against the wall.
Durham, you know, if you put a
About a-
cage over this big hole, that wouldn't happen.
Don't tell me how to run my business.
I'm just saying.
The music starts up again, and you think that this may be a common occurrence here at the yawning portal. But suddenly things go back to normal quite quickly.
And the unconscious half orc that I was originally attending to.
So the cleric that you know comes over and offers any help if anyone needs any healing. She's ready to offer some.
I need healing. I need healing.
The cleric the half orc is still unconscious.
Oh, yeah, I guess you should heal the half orc first. But then I need healing second.
you should heal the half orc first for sure. Twice,
Yeah.
probably.
Does Dogar have any more healing spells?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm dry too.
Okay.
I have charm spells.
How's that working out for you?
I am gonna get right in there as she's casting her spell and start using medicine to try to at least look as though I am working to stabilize the half orc.
Okay.
And since I see like he's trying to help, I will give him guidance to do so.
It's not gonna help much, but that's okay because I'm just going for the effect.
Yeah, as am I. You can add a D4 to that. Yeah, okay. All right, whatever.
I make hot wings out of the sturges. We are in a bar after all.
Nice.
So
I need help pulling the sturge out of my butt.
Not that good of friends. Try Mage Hand.
I don't have Mage Hand. It's not an
Well,
enchantment spell.
Should have learned it.
Aw.
she eventually
I cast Friends on Philbrix and then ask him again to help me pull the dead sturge out of my butt. Are we good friends now?
Believe I.
Can you guys spare me one moment, please?
Yeah.
I need to go check up on my kids real quick.
No worries, man.
And I'll be
Want
right,
to take a
I'll be right back.
5-minute break real quick, Bios?
5 minute
Yeah,
break.
why don't we do that?
5 minute break.
Let's do that.
All right. We're waiting for Lewin.
Yep.
Hello.
The Gilbert Gottfried kobold.
I was actually trying to channel Gimpy from undergrads, but Gilbert Gottfried works too.
I made this map. I took the maps from the adventure and I kit bashed them together to make this map because they don't offer a yawning portal map.
Really?
So I went to Photoshop and I went to town on it.
Huh.
Well,
Nice.
you trying to do this one made me create mine. So
Well, you did a really good job because it looks like the yawning portal to me.
Well, I modeled it out of the 4E version of the yawning portal map.
is there no map of it in the 5th edition version?
There isn't, which is crazy
Yeah.
since they have a book called Tales from the Yawning Portal and it features prominently in this adventure, but they didn't release a map for it. Very weird.
They probably did that on purpose so that DMs could make it look however they wanted to make it look. I still think it's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was weird.
Sorry about the delay, gentlemen.
So, the half-orc wakes up, and she takes a moment or two to catch her breath and sort of assess her surroundings. And
What spell did the other cleric cast on her?
cure light wound.
Cure light wounds. So she did it from a little bit of a distance, or did she get right down in her face?
No, she got right down in her face.
Okay. As the half orc wakes up, I am going to immediately grip her shoulder and say, "You can thank Dogar. What's your rank and title? You're some kind of nobility, right?"
Yes, I didn't think that far, but yes.
Sure, but you're not a Lord of Waterdeep. Is the highest rank, so you're not that. But
No, a Lord of Waterdeep are the actual people who rule the city.
Right.
It's not.
No, I'm
he's somewhere below that.
you can pick whatever you want. I don't know if I have a royal title or not. I hadn't thought that far, quite honestly.
Okay, fair enough.
But whatever you pick, I'll be right there to claim it.
Okay. I don't know enough about Waterdeep to know what the ranks and titles would be.
The nobility, and whatever nobility the Dragonborn may be, he would certainly be almost at the
bottom, right?
bottom rung of the nobility. I don't want to presume, David, but I don't think your
Well, hold on.
Dragonborn would be too.
I'm looking up. Waterdevian noble. I am a scion of one of the great noble families of Waterdeep.
There you go. And we can get into that later.
Sure.
because
So
you-
I'll just
you
use
are
whatever the appropriate title is. I'll lean in and I'll say, "My Lord Dogar, we've brought her back from the precipice of death. Young woman, you have Lord Dogar to thank for your life."
And I'll
Well, my lord.
take this total look and I'll be like, "You're welcome."
The cleric of Ubtao from Chult sort of looks your way and gives you a sly smile she's on to you, and she nods and walks away. She's not going to interfere in whatever parlor trick you're pulling on the half-orc. She's not interested.
Aim a half wink in her direction.
She nods gently and walks away.
I will help the half orc to her feet.
Dragonborn, Dogar.
Hmm?
As she is walking away, she maintains eye contact with you for a few seconds before turning around completely and walking away.
Okay, I'll deal with this later. For now, I will help the half orc to her feet.
Thank you very much. Whew. Well, things got heavy.
This happened.
She tells you that they were arguing over an arm wrestling competition that she believes won and they cheated. I feel I should be going.
Well, I trust you won't have further problems of this nature.
Not within the next 10 minutes, I sure hope so. Can't promise you what will happen in 15 minutes.
That's entirely.
Thank you for your help.
All right. Your name?
It's not.
Does she have a name?
Yes, she has a name.
Okay.
She's thinking about whether she wants to tell you her name.
All right.
That's the problem. And she says, Yagra. My name's Yagra.
It's a pleasure. I am Dogar, and it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Sure. Thank you for the help. She starts to walk away. As she does, the gentleman who sold the kobold the book begins to approach.
This is now this book now has the blood of a sturge on it.
Well, then that makes it even more valuable.
Yes, it does. It's Polo's Guide to Monsters.
As he approaches, he adjusts his floppy hat and fixes his scarf to try to make himself look a little more presentable to you. You're all there, I imagine?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And he says, with a little bow, he bows a bit and he says, Volothamp Gadarm, chronicler, wizard, and celebrity here at your service. I trust you've noticed the violence in our fair city grow. You've been witness to it and you've actually partaken in trying to stop it. First off, I want to congratulate you on what you've done here tonight. Stopping that monstrous being. I assume you read about him in my book that you purchased from me, Kobold.
Yes.
Good. I knew there was something special about you, little creature. When I sold you the book so cheap. I haven't seen so much blood since my last visit to Baldur's Gate. Anyways, I fear I've misplaced a friend, and perhaps you, brave folk, can help me find him. My friend's name is Floon. He's got more beauty than brains, I'm afraid, and I worry he took a bad way home the other night and was kidnapped, or perhaps worse. You took down a troll. Perhaps you can help me find Floon.
Floon.
Who or what is this? Who or what is this Floon?
Oh, well, he's a friend. I can offer you 10 dragons apiece for now, if you choose to help me with this.
For now?
Yeah, I'm there.
And
10 times that when you find him.
10 now
10.
and 100 when we find
10
him.
times 10? That's like
20.
at least 20.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Well,
Well, it's important to me that you find him.
Lewin's gonna let Dogar make the decision here since he's the boss.
That's a lot of money to find someone.
You must be in some real trouble. That
What's the
kind of man.
catch?
What's the catch?
I mean,
What are your passive insights? Can you tell me what your passive insights are?
My passive is 14.
Mine would be 13.
That's a good question.
Mine would be
10 plus your
9.
wisdom.
Yeah, mine would be 14.
So, Lewin, that's probably why you chose to pass it on to Dogar to decide, because your insights don't serve you well. But Dogar, Raoul, and Philbrix, you got the feeling that Volo is being honest with you, but might be stretching the truth about how much he can pay.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yep.
You said you can pay how much now?
I can pay you 10 dragons now, and 10 times that when you
What's a
come
dragon?
back
What's a
to,
dragon? Out of character.
It's
A gold coin
gold
in
coin.
Waterdeep
It's
is
a gold
called
coin?
a
gold
dragon.
Okay.
coin.
All right.
I'm expecting royalties from my book, friend. Surely I'll have the money. So much money to pay you.
Well, I don't exactly. I don't exactly trust men of your ilk.
My ilk? Well, I'm offended, friend.
Well,
My ilk?
I-
I'm not sure what you mean.
we don't travel in the same circles.
Authors
Oh,
are so
I mean,
unreliable.
Let me remind you, friend, I am a celebrity here in the city.
Uh-huh.
I am not some chump from some ward somewhere. I am Volotham Gadam. I'm a celebrity writer, part-time wizard, and all of the above. Friend.
I'm holding back so much information on this guy that my character wouldn't know. But anyway,
And all of the above. That sounds like a lot.
It's at least 3.
so
Like
this
10 now.
Floon person,
Yes.
who is he? What is he? Where can we find him?
Oh, well, he's a friend. He's a 30-year-old man.
A what?
Human.
I lost you for a second.
He's a 30-year-old man. You'll recognize him by his wavy red hair. The last time I saw him, he was dressed in some fine threads.
Where did you last see him?
Human?
We were having drinks at the Skewered Dragon.
Where does he live?
It is a bar in the dock ward.
What?
There.
Where does Floon live?
Floon lives. Well, that's a good question. He lives somewhere here in the city. I'm not quite sure. I've never been to his house.
Well, how do you know he's missing?
Oh, because we were supposed to meet, and he never showed up, and we were kept. He usually keeps to his appointments.
I see. The first place I would look
So-
is his house.
Right. Maybe he just has the flu, and he's
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Floon does not have the flu.
Well, how do you know if you haven't been to his house?
Oh, because I'm friends with his sister, and she told me that he does not have the flu.
Okay, well,
He hasn't seen
where
my-
is his sister?
She was with us at the bar.
That be the Skewered Dragon.
He lives in the castle ward.
Now, what does this Floon do?
He's Floon Blagmar. Ever heard of the Blagmar family?
They hang around
Uh-huh.
in bars, apparently.
Yes, he does.
Because like I said, you sound like you're offering a lot of money to find this guy, and we're all wondering what the catch is. What kind of risk is involved?
Listen. It's a little embarrassing, but I may have gotten Floon in trouble.
Really? How
Yes,
so?
well, I was trying to write my book, and I
This
got
one?
hit with a No, my new one, Volo's Guide to Spirits and Haunts.
Oh.
Could be.
That one's already written, that's why you're holding it.
Oh.
He's got a good point.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think
New
that
one
far
will be
ahead.
on Kickstarter soon, probably. So it'll be.
That's
fine.
how it works. Yeah.
So,
Oh, we were drinking and gambling for a few hours, and then, well, hasn't been since.
you think you got him in trouble? How?
By taking him drinking and gambling.
Like he's going to get in trouble with mommy? He's a grown man, right? He can drink and gamble if he wants to.
He is a grown man, yes, he is.
30 red wavy hair, scared dragon in, 10 gold.
That's him.
Well, you seem.
He's not quite the, he doesn't drink often, and when he does, he seems to not be able to hold it well.
Hmm.
If I could go find him myself, I would. Do I look like the adventuring type? I hid under the damn table when that creature came up from the well.
Well,
So did
some
I.
of us did too. Yeah. Some of us did also. So.
You do look dandy.
Well, then we're kindred spirits, Kobold.
Yes, I can tell that we are. Only you're a lot fatter.
You should buy a second copy of my book.
No. Hold on. All right.
Dual
I
wielding.
should. Can I have the fancy deluxe version?
2 book
No.
fighting. It's a feat.
That one's only sold in specialty stores.
Oh, okay.
If we find this guy, and what do you want him to do? To us to bring him here to just find out where he is, or what? If he if you want us to bring him here, if he resists, how much of a
I want
problem
you
is
to
it
bring.
going-
I want you to bring him back to me,
Okay.
preferably alive. Yes.
Ideally, what if he doesn't want to come?
If he
Well, explain to him that I've asked you to bring him, and he should.
do we get the same 100 gold pieces each if we bring him back dead?
Well, that's I suppose.
That's a good question.
I
Yeah.
suppose so.
And wait, is that 100 gold each or 100 total?
He said each. He said each.
I heard each.
Now that you've agreed,
So,
you should best be on your way.
I haven't exactly agreed, but
No. Oh.
again, he said 100 each.
I'm gonna try to cast Mage Hand without being noticed.
Okay. You could probably do that. Give me a. You know what? Let's roll that out.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check. What's the roll?
21.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You cast.
Okay. So while Dogar continues to talk details with Volo, I am going to try to use Mage Hand to pick his pocket.
Okay.
I'm not seeing this.
Wow. Very good. 4 gold pieces.
All right.
Just ripped off Volo.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna not. Even if I did see this, I'm gonna pretend I did.
I'm being pretty stealthy.
Yeah. All right. You said he was at the where? At the Skewered Dragon? Was it?
Scared dragon.
Yes, the Skewered Dragon.
Okay.
Dockward district.
It's a tavern in the dock ward.
Yeah.
Kind of between Nut Street and Fillet Lane.
Yeah. I don't frequent the dock ward very much, but all right. We'll look into it.
You
I
said
assume
10
we
gold
can
each of us
here.
now, right?
Correct. I did.
I'm ready. I need the money. Let's do it.
Okay.
I also could use the money. I just bought a book
For
With
10
my-
gold.
with my friend's money, and I need to pay him back.
Let me ask you a question, little kobold. What do you use money for?
Pay back my friend when I borrow money from him.
Do you have your scales buffed and waxed?
No.
Was that a euphemism?
You can get that done in the Dockward district for like 5 gold tops.
Oh, less than that, or so I've heard.
That's what I heard.
I see we are devolving into juvenile jokes.
Can we have the gold?
I feel shame.
Perhaps it's time to go home. Yes, he gives you each the gold he promises. He says, you will find me here.
Okay, I give my share to Dogar.
Yeah, I was gonna take it, but okay.
If I'm not here when you come back, you can ask Durnham there for me and he'll know where to find me.
Are you sure he'll know where to find you? Because you didn't know where to find your friend.
He'll know where to find me.
Hold on, I may have missed something. Where did you last see him?
Skewered Dragon Inn in the Dockward district.
We were together at the Skewered Dragon Inn.
Thank you.
I'm
Where
guessing
can we find him?
Or you need to find him like today, I assume.
Yes.
Where can we find his sister?
Perhaps at home. In the Castle District.
Oh. Castle District's pretty big, isn't it? Do we know?
Well, we'll start at the tavern and go from there.
Okay, fine.
But again, you want him found like today. You can't like sleep on it or anything.
What time of day is it right now?
Night.
Well, what time of night is it then?
It's 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Fresh start in the morning?
Yeah, I suppose we can search for him in the morning.
I'm not tired. I say let's go now.
We were going to be out for a few more hours drinking anyway. Let's go drink at this other
Yeah.
end.
I have sunlight sensitivity. Let's do all this at night.
I apologize. If that's what you would like to do, my Lord Dogar.
I live by the rules.
I'm not gonna hear the end of it. All right, fine. Let's go.
All right, let's head down there and look around anyway. At the very least, we can crash there if we have to.
Okay.
Wait, before we leave. This lady over here was offering up healing. Hi, lady. Do you have any more of those heal spells? Huh?
She was offering healing.
Oh. Okay, fine. She's done. All right, let's go then.
No, before you go, Kobold, she looks at you and says, ask your friend the half-elf for some healing.
Oh, he can only do that sometimes.
And she turns and ignores you.
Would you like to buy a book? It's autographed and it's got the blood of a monster on it.
I grabbed the kobold by the shoulder, like we're leaving now.
Okay, we're leaving.
Yeah, don't bother the lady.
Alright, so Volo tells you he last saw his friend Floon outside the Skewered Dragon Tavern, a tavern between Net Street and Fillet Lane in the Dock Ward.
Let's head that way. With no level 1 spells. We're fine.
What harm could happen?
I have level 1 spells.
Yes, but
They're all enchantments. Yes, we know.
That's fine, yeah.
Just going to throw it out there because I'm not sure if it would matter to anybody. Do we want to take 30 minutes to an hour and get a breather before we move on?
I'm assuming.
How long is it gonna take us to walk to the dock ward? Because is walking light enough activity to justify
As a short rest? If we walk really slow. Oh, wait. We
hitch a ride on one of the.
We could hire a carriage, right?
We hitch a ride on one of those. What are those things called?
And
Those guys that pull around things on wheels.
Yeah. The people taxis. I don't remember what the name of them is.
Yeah, those things. Yeah, let's get on a fantasy rickshaw.
There you go.
Just take a ye old lift.
Yeah, ye old lift.
That's right.
Ye
The old
old
Uber.
Ye old Uber. We could take a short rest on our way to the dock ward.
Short words will help me at all, right? So we get these spells back.
I'm missing 2 hit points.
You can hire a coach.
You can burn your hit to heal that.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
All right. So, are there coaches that we can just hire?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's do that.
Let's
In a
hire
big
a
city
coach
like this, sure.
so that we can take a short rest on the way there and not have to walk. How much does it cost to hire a coach?
10 gold pieces.
Everything in Waterdeep is gold
Everything's
pieces.
got Waterdeep expensive. It's like Seattle.
I just moved from there. And they have rickshaws all over the waterfront.
And they cost 10 gold pieces. Who knew?
Yes, they do.
All right. So one way or the other, we're heading toward the skewer dragon, I guess.
All right.
You know, I'm sure we can take a short rest inside of here.
What the hell is a shard? Hold on, because I don't know what the shard is.
A shard is, I think,
that's a silver piece.
silver
Yeah.
piece. Silver shards,
So
yeah.
it's about. So you're gonna pay about 5 silver pieces per ride.
That's fine.
All right, I will give the nice man 1 gold piece and say this is enough for a round trip, right?
Aye.
1 gold piece, hire him for the night, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so we hire this guy for the night. I pay him 1 gold piece.
Smart move.
Aye. Whose pet are you?
I am this
Mine.
one's pet.
Mine. He's with me.
So we're all.
I'm sorry,
settled down in the rickshaw.
Dogar. When I borrowed your
Yes,
money,
you are.
I just realized I had some money already. I didn't actually need to. I forgot I had this money, so
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fine.
but I paid you
Just-
back, so it's all good.
Just get on the card.
I'm gonna try to pick the rickshaw driver's pocket while he runs
Jesus, stop, please.
Oh, man.
with my mage hand. With my mage hand.
All right, well, that makes sense. So before we do that, what is the punishment? I'll look in the book for punishment for picking
Yeah,
pockets.
punishment is.
Hey.
We're very clear
Hey.
about punishment for
Maybe
things
you
like
shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't pickpocket the guy that we just hired for the whole night at the beginning of the night.
I already rolled,
Right.
guys.
You did. And you rolled well, so it's working out for us.
and I'm just gonna put it out there. Even if you had said that, one of my core character traits is the best way to get me to do something is to tell me I can't do it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
I
to know.
have that character trait too. Hey!
Never tell me the odds.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying that it's like a 500 gold piece fine if you're caught stealing from people. I can
I've
look
been
in the
doing this. I've been doing this since I was 10. Don't worry about it.
So what?
Here is.
So what
here
you're
is
saying-
The law. Here's what the law says on stealing: theft, flogging, followed by imprisonment up to a 10-day, hard labor up to a year, or a fine equal to the value of the stolen goods.
Or so it's all of that stuff. Or I
Yeah,
have to repay 10 gold?
if you can't repay the 1 gold, then you get a flogging.
Right.
It is entirely up to the magistrate what your punishment will be,
I have bailed you guys out twice so many times already.
if caught.
If caught, exactly.
You, sir, are a man who likes to tempt fate.
I just like to keep my magical fingers nimble.
Lewin's
I see
going
that.
home in a box.
So I rolled a 17. Did I get caught?
No, you did not.
Sweet.
You're probably gonna make more money pickpocketing anybody than finding Volo's stupid friend.
That is a possibility.
You make back 5 silver pieces.
All right. So you gave the guy a
Wait,
gold, right?
I gave him a gold, and he didn't steal the gold.
I didn't get the gold back.
No,
No,
Okay.
he put it in. He
You
put the
assume it was
gold
like,
in.
you gave like 10 silver pieces or whatever, you know.
My little magical fingers couldn't hold 6 coins, apparently, so that's fine.
No, he put the gold piece in his breast pocket, and you
That's
stole
right.
from his
That's right.
belt. Yeah,
Because he doesn't see gold that often.
yeah.
No.
All right, so
No, he does not.
I'll pocket the 5 silvers, and I'll yell to the rickshaw driver. If you stay with us through the night, we'll double what we just paid you.
We will.
Aye.
I'll cover it.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Works for him.
Yeah.
So we have a rickshaw all night. Cool.
Where to?
Bar.
Skewered Dragon Inn.
Dockward.
Dockward it is.
Dockward it is. So.
I'm muted. I'm talking to myself. Yes, the Skewered Dragon in the Dock District.
So as you travel through the dock ward, and it takes you, it takes a while to cross the city. As you make your way into the dock ward, you find yourselves on a street that has been cordoned off by the city watch. Lying on the cobblestones are a half-dozen corpses, seemingly the victims of some terrible skirmish. Watch officers have disarmed and arrested 3 blood-drenched humans and are in the midst of questioning witnesses. One of the officers sees your rickshaw and says, move along, nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot to see.
Yeah, nothing but the body.
None of the corpses on the ground have the red hair that Floon was described as having, FYI.
Oh, okay. Let's move along then.
Can I tell with my criminal background if the people involved in the dying or killing belong to any particular faction inside the city?
Yes, but I'm going to need you to make a perception check.
Sure.
With advantage.
What about, does my Xanathar's Guild background tell me anything?
Yes.
Perception
But I
check?
need you to make a perception check with advantage.
12.
17.
So you both notice that the corpses on the ground are from both Xanazar's guild and the Stunterim.
Okay.
And the rumors that you've heard and the stuff that's being talked about the war on the streets seems to involve these 2 factions specifically.
Well,
I don't know that we want any of this kind of trouble.
Well, it's not. We don't know if it's not our trouble yet. We're just looking for a guy.
I'm just saying, let's make sure this doesn't get involved with us, because
They have 3 guards. I'm sorry, they have 3 prisoners. The guards have 3 prisoners.
and none of them have red wavy hair.
No, they do not. They are kneeling on the floor with their arms behind their back. They're being questioned.
and none of the bodies on the ground look like the guy either.
No.
Okay.
But as your rickshaw is passing by the scene, the 3 prisoners sort of look your way as you pass by and maintain eye contact with all of you.
I'm turning away from them. They're beneath me.
They're above me.
The rickshaw keeps moving along the dockward, and tall, densely packed tenements leave most of the neighborhood in shadow at ground level. Most of the street lamps have had their glass smashed and their candles stolen, and the smells of salt air and shit linger as you pass by rows of rundown buildings.
I hate this place. Okay.
On the corner of Zastro Street and Fillet Lane, near to where you're supposed to be headed to, is a shop with a peculiar window display. One nearby shop stands out. It has a deep purple facade, and in its window hangs a stuffed beholder. Certainly, Raoul, you recognize this creature. It is a giant eyeball with eye stalks, 10 stalks with eyes at the end of this stalk.
Gimme! I want it!
There's a stuffed beholder. Above the door hangs a sign whose elaborate letters spell out Old Zoblob Shop.
Can we go?
We're not. We're looking for this Floon guy. There's no reason why would we want to go in there.
Oh, alright. Sorry. I'll go back later.
Where's the place that we were intending to go to? This
The Skewer Dragon
dragon.
faces an alley, runs between Net Street and Fillet Lane, here in Dockward, not far from the shop you just passed, and you approach it. And the guy driving the rickshaw says, Skewer Dragon!
Thanks!
And stops.
Okay. Wait here for our return.
The place looks like a ruin. Both of its front-facing windows are smashed, and a ship's anchor is lodged in the roof. Through the window, you can see a group of haggard patrons drinking from huge tankers.
My kind of place.
It's been a while since I've been in this area.
This place is a dump.
I'm not going to disagree
Oh,
with you.
it'll be fun. Come on.
There's always money to be made, though.
I wouldn't be caught dead in a place like this. But
Let's hope you're not caught dead in a place.
Yeah.
That's a good thing you're not dead.
Dead.
well, the last one didn't go all that well. But all right, let's
go
just
poke
find
around.
this guy. Let's just find this guy and get out of here.
Start with the bartender.
Are we sure this adventure isn't called Waterdeep Pub Crawl?
That'd be great if it would.
Alright, let's go outside.
Yeah, inside. Find disreputable people.
So inside, what you see are mostly dock hands and sailors and field bricks. This is right up your alley.
It is.
I am so out of place.
There's even a few halflings in here.
Oh, fantastic. I'm gonna find the bartender.
Okay.
They always know what's going on.
So you're headed to the bar.
Yep.
I'm going to look carefully around the room. And with the criminal background, I have the ability to find a contact when I need them. Is there anybody in this area that I recognize as someone I might be able to get some information out to my network of associates as far as who we're looking for?
There is. There's a guy you recognize. He's done some fencing. And you recognize him as typical Waterdeep riffraff.
All right. I walk over. Yeah, go ahead.
He is a tiefling. You don't see too many of those guys around, but...
All right. I walk over to the tiefling then.
Ooh, the smell of sulfur is strong in him tonight.
And I say, how's it going, Riff?
Firebrand.
So,
What brings you to the Skewer Dragon?
well, my boss, and I motion toward the obvious lord in the room and roll my eyes.
You know, which I'm stick out like a sore thumb in this place.
He's trying to help a friend of his find a friend of theirs. So there's this guy with red hair. I think his name was Finn or Flun.
Floon.
Anyway, he disappeared in this area about a day ago. Mid-30s, human. Have you seen anything?
Well, my first question to you is why are you still hanging around with His Royal Highness the Dragonborn? He dresses too good for you.
Let's just say that I owe him a debt I haven't repaid yet.
You belong with us down here in the streets, not up there in the clouds with the nobility.
Yeah, but you know, it smells a lot better up there.
Yes, well, the food tastes better down here.
But the coin looks prettier up there. And I slide
As you
I slide a
wish.
gold coin across the table.
Well, the person you refer to is Floon. Not Fleen and not Fiend, but I suspect you knew that already, Lewin. We've both been at this far too long. You don't need to bullshit me, my friend.
So you know the guy.
I don't know the guy, but I know the guy.
All right. Do you know where we could find
And he
the
was
guy?
here. He was here a few nights ago with that playwright or whatever he is.
Right.
The
Bolt
fat
bar,
man with the hat.
right?
The fat man with the hat who likes to fancy himself author of something or other. Yes, they were here.
Yeah. So apparently they left this shite hole, and he hasn't been seen since then. Any ideas?
He met some other man here. I didn't really pay much attention after that. The man was dressed really well. Another one of those cheap off the old block guys you like to hang out with, the rich guys, you know.
The ones with a lot of money in their pockets.
Yes, that type. The type we like to stick our hands in their pockets.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So you saw them talk, and they left together.
Yes, I believe so. I don't pay much attention to
No.
them,
That's
but
fair.
yes, it
That's
was
fair.
something like
Do
that.
me a favor, and I slide another gold coin across the table. Help me get the word out that I'm looking for this guy. There's 5 gold in it to anybody who can help us find him.
What's your business with these, Firebrand? Why do you care?
Like I said, my boss, I owe him a debt. I'm trying to pay him back. That's it.
Fair enough. I'll keep my ears open and my tail on the ground.
Thank you. I'll let you be. Enjoy.
Phil Bricks,
Yep.
you're at the bar.
All right, let's interrogate the bartender.
The bartender is a old human woman.
Young lady, I need some help.
If you're looking for a free drink, you just earned one, halfling.
Well, thank you. And
How can I help you?
I'm looking for a man named Floon, mid-30s, red wavy hair. Sometimes
Floon.
seen in the company of the dandy type.
Floon. Red wavy hair.
Maybe this'll
Well.
jog your memory, and I slide over a gold piece.
Ah. I know he's one of the clean ones. If you take a look around, everyone here smells like a sewer.
Yeah, I did notice the smell.
But not him.
No.
Not him and not his friend.
The one with the wavy
Not his
hat?
friend. No.
No.
Wavy hat? No.
No?
No. The young man, fine featured.
You know his name?
No, but he looks like money.
Any idea where we could find this young, fine-featured man? Who would know him? Around here, it can't be a very long list.
Stick your hand in your pocket and I'll tell you more.
What, here in front of all these people? I'll pull out another gold coin and pass it over.
We're so terrible wasting money. All right.
The young man is Daggled Neverember, son of the former Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Ooh, boy. That is unexpected. Powerful friends.
He's just another spoiled rich noble.
Yeah, but powerful friends means powerful enemies.
They were here drinking and playing 3 Dragon Ante.
Yeah. Well, how long ago was this?
A few nights, 2-3 nights ago.
2-3 nights. Haven't seen him since.
They left and they were followed out.
Who's following him?
4 or 5 men. I don't know. I didn't know them. Not my business.
You didn't happen to notice any tattoos or marks on those 4 or 5 men, did you?
No.
There's violence in the city. I get we pay attention when we need to, but we don't want it to get any worse. It's hard enough down here.
I agree.
So if you're holding out on me, now is the time.
I love you.
I have to go serve my customers.
Fair enough. Thank you, young lady.
Dogger,
Dogar
dragon.
and
Dragon. What are the Dragonborn and the Kobold doing?
Well, I'm probably afraid to touch anything in this place. It's just so grimy and so uncivilized and so. Bleh.
Yeah. This place gives you This place makes you feel dirty.
Meanwhile, I'm picking up any half-drank bottles of booze that people just put down and didn't finish, and saying, "Waste not, want not."
There's also half snuffed out cigars everywhere. I don't know if you fancy
yeah.
cigars,
And,
Kobold.
and like, if somebody was having like a meal and they maybe had like chicken wings or something, and there's still a little bits of meat left on the bone, like,
Cartilage,
You know, like-
maybe.
I can't go anywhere with him.
Waste
So, so the other two are doing their investigations. I'm assuming Raul, was it?
Yeah, he's scavenging, but he's staying close to Dogar.
I don't want to interfere with the bartender or this guy, other guy's contact. Is there anybody else? Is there like an owner? Or is it the owner, the bartender?
As far as you could tell, she is.
Should we just
Anybody,
talk to
like-
one of the patrons?
Any other lords slumming in the tavern?
Lords? No.
Wealthy.
No. This is all like
Anybody that doesn't belong besides myself.
What about
dock workers and the sort.
what about any goblins or goblinoids or other kobolds or anything that's not like normal?
Well, you see a tiefling.
There's a tiefling. We should go talk to that one.
Is that the one Lewin's talking to? Was it Lewin?
Yeah, it's
No.
Lewin.
Yeah, Lewin was talking to him.
Oh, then never mind. Let's talk to some of the sailors or something. I don't know. The dock people.
All right.
There's a couple of guys gambling.
Oh, let's go there. We can make
And they
more
have a
money.
They have a little crowd around them. They
Alright.
seem to be having a good time.
I will inspect. I'll try to pull Raul aside briefly. I'm like,
So
I don't
David,
know how to gamble.
I
the
do.
moment David Dogar,
I can help.
Okay.
the moment you approach the table, like one of the guys looks at you and says, "Get a load of that guy. Hey, Prince, Castle Ward's the other way. You're in the wrong place."
I'm ready.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
I'm going to get up on top of a stool and say, "Hey, what's the buy-in?"
A couple of cobalt scales will do. You got any? Oh.
Oh, man, that's nasty. Don't do that.
This is why I can't take you anywhere.
You really
The
can't.
guy tosses a gold coin into the pool, to the pot. 3 dragon ante.
I'll let the kobold play it because I
Your
probably
hand
don't
first,
even know how to play it.
Well, It's very easy. We roll opposed wisdom checks.
Oh, okay. Oh shit! I could do that.
It's very simple.
Ah! What did I roll?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Ooh. Oh boy.
Ah,
Ah!
What's the big idea? What are you pulling on me, Kobold?
I'll tell you what I'm pulling. I run this here racket. I may look like I'm the slave, but I'm the one in charge.
Yeah, well,
That's a deception check because I'm not the one in charge.
That's a D12.
you just took 2 gold pieces home with you.
Haha. 2 gold pieces.
On a 1 gold piece buy-in. Okay.
Well, no, I went and bought in with my scales.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, where's the bigger racket? Where's the bigger pot? How do we play the real game?
You're in a stinking dive bar in the dock ward.
Yeah, but
I'm
one
afraid it's as high as it goes.
of you's got to know where the real games are at.
Well, those games are played with your princely friend here. Ask him where his buddies hang out.
Sorry. What?
That's not the kind of game I mean. You dig? You dig?
I dig. Unfortunately, we don't like to play with lizards.
Hey, that's racist.
Our money's as good as anybody else's.
I wasn't talking about you, Dragonborn.
Mm.
I meant more your little friend here.
I stand up on the table, I pull out a dagger, and say,
Oh, God.
"Say that again."
I will. I will pick up the kobold from the table and set him down. You must forgive my friend here.
You look like a gnome in a lizard costume.
Good one.
fair. Absolutely fair.
We're actually looking for somebody that is a lot like me in terms of appearance, or hangs out with my type. Somebody by the
I
name.
haven't seen.
Somebody by the
I
name
haven't
of.
seen any Dragonborn.
No, not necessarily Dragonborn. Just a distinguished noble. Goes by the name of, I believe, Floon.
Your fancy words confuse me. Just get to the point.
Looking for a guy named Floon. Wavy red hair. Human 30s.
Ah,
Probably has money too good for your table.
you're getting on my nerves, Kobold.
He does that.
The man you seek left here a few nights ago. He was followed out by a bunch of thugs. Of course, I was glad to see him go and get followed because, well, his companion took all our money. That damn Never-Ember. Versus father ran the city to shit. And then he comes in here to take our money. So he got followed by a few thugs.
Were they just being followed by these thugs because he took all their money, or just
I don't know why.
you wouldn't happen to know any of the thugs that are following? Does anybody have a vested interest in this Floon?
The thugs well, I'm not looking for trouble, friend.
You're not gonna find it.
But you might want to check out. Candle Lane, big warehouse there.
What would we find there?
The thugs.
Okay. All right.
And do they play 3 Dragon Ante?
They play 3 Kobold Ante.
I don't think I like that game.
Oh well, the winnings are a lot smaller.
I'm trying to hold back laughter at this point.
Do you drink, Kobold?
I do.
I don't drink Cobalt. It's too bitter.
I like halflings. You always bring me good luck.
We are lucky.
All right,
You're a quiet one.
I'll throw 2 gold at him. Well, not at him, in his direction.
Tink, tink.
Right at his forehead. I'm like, thank you for your time and for your information.
Can I give you some advice? You don't want to be slinging so much money around. It can get you followed and hurt.
Wait, is that why Buddy got followed and hurt?
Could be.
Then maybe we do want to be slinging money around. Maybe that's how we find out what happened to him.
You don't look too strong, Kobold.
I pull out a pouch with 16 gold coins in it and wave it around.
I try to pickpocket the pouch. No, I'm kidding. I very, very obviously,
now.
with
Yes,
my mage
we're-
hand,
we're-
reach up and try to grab the pouch out of your hand.
I'm like, put that away.
You might want to put this thing back in the egg it hatched from before he gets you into any more trouble.
You know, he'll fit in a child's coffin, which means we're going to get a discount.
He will. He is very short.
Very short.
But
I'll-
to be fair, halfling, so do you.
The halfling's taller than I
That
am.
is true. That's
I'll lean into the kobold. Put that away. We're leaving.
All right.
And we'll
That's the way.
start to work our way. Well, this Never Ember. Do we even know where he is?
Where he is, no.
no,
Who
we
he
know.
is.
Yeah, but you found out where.
Who he is, you do know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that he shouldn't be that hard to find.
He is the son of the former Open Lord of Waterdeep.
I'm guessing he lives Castle District, or I mean,
Daggled Neverember.
whatever. Okay. I'm guessing he's
They
not.
were
I'm guessing he's not a regular in this district.
They were here drinking together and playing gambling games before leaving around midnight that night.
But he's a noble.
Does he slum in this area often?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to go to Candlelight Lane, where those thugs are known to hang out that followed them out.
Do you
Let's
want
go.
to do
We have
Was it
a
Candlelight?
rickshaw.
something.
I'm still hesitant to do this without any spells at our disposal at all.
We
What
don't need spells. We've got money. We can grease the way there.
The fact that we're throwing money around left and right. Oh,
Yeah, I
it's-
was like, you know,
Hey,
no,
you're,
this is not
you're a
profitable.
noble. What do you care? It's pocket change.
Well, technically, I shouldn't even have to pay for drinks. According to my background, I can just, wave my signet right around and just bill my family.
Use that crap.
Yeah, I should start using that crap.
It's gonna go over well down here.
Hey, Dogar, this bag of coins that I'm carrying is really heavy, and I don't have a lot of strength. Do you want to hang on to it for me?
This bag of round, shiny coins.
I'm just painting a target on
This
myself.
very heavy bag of gold.
Yeah, you can't. Okay. You can't be. You obviously can't be trusted with money. So I will hold on to that for you.
They're as
All right.
bright and colorful as the sun.
I'm gonna keep 2 gold coins and hand you a bag of 14.
Okay. All right. I'll hold on to it. If you need it, let me know. Okay, so Candle Lane. Where is this Candle Lane? Well, that's the rickshaw driver. Does he know where Candle Lane is?
Yes, it's a few streets down, he says.
Let's go.
Before we go, can I buy a couple of bottles of very, very high alcohol content
I'm
liquor?
with you on that. Yep. Let's get some.
Maybe some dirty bar rags.
Something, yeah.
We're gonna burn down half the Duck Street.
Well, we might
Yes,
need
there
a
is
cocktail.
There is an alcohol called Molotov.
Good Russian cocktails.
Molotov
Oh,
vodka.
convenient.
Does good job on buildings.
It's Molotov vodka from Northern Faroon. Yeah.
All right.
Very good.
Just toss it over there. It goes great with wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 3 or 4 bottles of that in my backpack.
Okay.
How much does that set me back? Wait,
So that's gonna set you.
It's gonna
Dogar
set
can
you
get it
back
for free,
sleight
right?
of hand checks. It's gonna set you back 3 sleight of hand checks.
Oh, you're totally right. You're totally right. You're absolutely right. I would not pay for that shit.
Nor should you.
Oh, you want me to wave my signet my signet ring around?
Oh!
Damn.
Those are some good checks. Or at least 2 of them are.
Well,
I mean, on average.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
mean, those 2 checks are really good, but that last one's a shit show, and you got caught.
Oh no.
So, but he only got caught stealing one.
Somebody
Can you
using
guys give me
Mage
a?
Hand
Can you
got
guys
caught,
give me a
right?
second? My wife is calling.
Okay,
me. Can you
no
give me a
worries,
second?
no worries.
Hello. How are you?
Tell them I said hi.
Was.
Yeah, this is going really well, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask him how long you wanted to go for because it's already midnight here.
Yeah, it's midnight here too.
Yeah, we should clarify that when he gets back.
Are we all East Coast?
Yeah. Well,
Uh.
Enrique and I are in the same city. Literally live like 5 blocks from each other.
What? What city?
Texas.
Miami.
Well, I am in Toronto,
Toronto. I'm
which
just
is very
upset about
far
that
from
time.
Miami, but is the
That's a
same
whole other
time zone.
country. I mean,
It's another country, Toronto.
Mhm. Well, while we're taking this break, hey, anybody that's watching this live stream, you should go over to Kickstarter and search for The Visitor, the board game.
which one?
The Visitor, the board game.
Is this your creation?
It is.
Anybody even watching?
No,
The
probably
visitor,
not.
the board game.
That's the one.
It doesn't look like it.
Doesn't
Visitor,
look
the
like
board
what?
game.
You should just put it on the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think. I think we have 4 viewers, and I suspect it's us 4.
There's
Well,
two
definitely-
watching now, and I'm definitely one of them.
Oh, now we have 2.
You plug your Kickstarter and 2 people drop off.
Scared him off.
The minute you start hawking your shit, people drop out.
Enrique, we were wondering how long you wanted to go for today.
I don't know. As long as you guys want.
Oh.
You tell me.
Already midnight, and I'm in Deerfield, so
Okay, if you want to stop now, we can stop now. It's a good cutoff point.
yeah.
It's actually pretty good point to do so.
I'm liking this. We didn't die as horribly as we did your last campaign.
Well, we're not playing Shadow the Demon Lord.
Yeah, right.
You still got magic die rolls though. I'll give you that much.
It's pretty hot over there, except for me.
All right.
Well, I had fun.
I did have
Yeah,
fun,
it was
thank
great.
you.
Yeah, that was a good time.
I had fun as well.
Let's see when we could do it again. I mean, like I said, it's got to be kind of loose because I don't want to commit to every day, every week.
Oh, sure.
Because I can't. But I'll certainly throw an email out and say, can you guys make it sometime this week, and we'll try to make it happen. What are some of your nights that your guys are available?
I, like you, don't have I have a constantly in flux schedule, so you could just suggest nights, and hopefully I can do them. Basically,
Sunday, Wednesday,
Yeah, I
Friday,
mean, if we're
Saturday.
talking like after 9 o'clock, I can usually be pretty flexible if I have to be.
I'm definitely busy Wednesdays and Thursdays, and my weekend Saturdays and Sundays are unpredictable for me. But anytime else I can make do.
Yeah, so I'm not good on the weekends because
Family.
I gotta hang out with the family.
Yeah.
But any night after 9 is usually I'm pretty open.
Yeah, it's that's pretty good for me too, except on Mondays. Mondays are regular D&D nights.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it sounds
I
like
can't. I definitely can't do
Tuesdays or
Thursdays.
Fridays.
But
Tuesdays after 9 can absolutely happen.
So Tuesdays sound pretty good.
Yeah,
Tuesdays
that'll
sound
work.
good, yeah.
Everybody,
Yep.
I think everybody pretty much agrees that Tuesdays are kind of open.
Yeah.
So all right, let's see. Maybe
Sweet.
next Tuesday we can. Maybe next Tuesday we could do something.
Yep.
All right.
I'll be arriving promptly at 9. It's board game night, but we wrap up at 8:30, so it is cool.
Okay. And you know I gotta wait for the kids.
Oh
to
wait,
go to
you're
bed and
saying
stuff like
9. You're
that,
saying
so-
9 Eastern. I'm Central. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yeah, 90s.
So that's 10 for you. No, it's 8 for
No.
you.
It's 8 for
Eight.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be tight.
Okay, well we could push it back if we have to. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll play by ear.
Yeah.
Okay.
do
great.
one of those doodle polls or something.
Yes.
We'll
Definitely do those.
We'll play it by ear. All right, so I did promise Joshua that he'd be able to hawk his shit on my Steam. So
I already plugged to the Kickstarter, which is the main thing.
all right, David, where can people find you on the internet, man?
I'm on Twitter at Brain Clouds.
Brain Clouds. How did that name come about?
That is from the movie Joe versus the Volcano.
Oh, that's a Tom Hanks movie?
Yes, Tom Hanks, my grind.
That's certainly not one of Tom Hanks' greatest hits.
No, but it's up there.
It's not a bad movie, though.
It's a good movie.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Uh,
It ain't Forrest Gump.
No,
That's all I'm
but
saying.
it's not. And then, given all the other Tom Hanks my grind movies, it's probably the lesser of them all. But anyway,
I think there's a case to be made for a Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan shared universe where all those movies happen in the same universe.
Absolutely.
Is that a fair
you'll
statement?
probably
to make?
find some. You can search the internet. And you can probably find some of those that try to explain that away.
All right, Lewin Firebrand. Where can people find you, friend?
On Twitter, I am D&D Strong Dad.
D&D Strong Dad. That's because you're 1, a dad, 2, you play D&D, and 3, because you're a mighty strong man.
I am working on competitive strongman, yeah.
Oh, congratulations!
Impressive.
Like pulling trucks and shit with a rope.
At this point, more like lifting giant balls of concrete.
Explains the
All right,
beard.
cool. All right, I like that. That's cool. Phil Bricks, Mr. John.
You
where people
can
you
find me on Twitter at John Carney, and I've got an article coming over out on Gnome Stew next week.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know you wrote for Gnomes too.
Just starting up.
Oh, nice.
Yep, it's an article about introducing streaming fans, Critical Role fans, to an actual physical table game.
Physical table.
We've been
What a concept.
we've been following each other on Twitter for a long time, but we've never really interacted a lot.
No, we haven't.
But we've been around for a while on Twitter.
Absolutely. Are you going to be at PAX Unplugged this year?
I am not.
Oh, that I won't see you there.
No. All right. Well, thank you guys for indulging me tonight.
It's been
It's
interesting.
a pleasure, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you for running this game and
Yeah,
for
thanks
letting
for
me be an
inviting
annoying
us.
lizard.
Let's do it again.
You played Iago Gilbert Godfrey Kobold wonderfully. Jafar. No, it reminded me of the voice I did. I did what's it called? I ran what's this guy's name? Asarak in Tomb of Annihilation, and I made him sound like Skeletor. Or the Green
Skeletor!
Goblin.
I am
Yeah.
Skeletor!
I'm going to destroy you fools! You've come to my tomb for the last time.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
perfect.
Nice.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get you, He-Man. All right,
Awesome.
guys. All right, well, have a good night.
You as well.
Good night.
All right. Good night,
Bye.
guys.
Take care.
Yep, bye.
So-
Bye.